And we played that song, of course, because we know what we're going to be talking about in just a few minutes. Gentlemen, are you ready to dive into the world of OnlyFans?
Let's go.
And this is the greatest song ever made. It is a great song. That's the original version. Pop That Pussy. Not that Pop That Coochie weak ass shit that they played on the radio. All right. So, Carl, you're the only one here who has subscribed to Saggy's OnlyFans.
Yep. I'm proud to admit it. Because it's not that big of a deal.
What would you give the content that you've seen from Saggy's OnlyFans?
They're good pics. They're great pictures. My only criticism, and I've said this before, the lighting needs to be a little better. And some of them. Some of them are pretty good. Like the Power Rangers pic or the or some of the others.
There's a Power Rangers pic?
Kind of
to me, Carl.
I can't send it to you.
No, I didn't say send it to me. Whoa. I didn't say send it to me. I said describe it to me so I feel like I've seen it. Tell me in a way so I feel like I see it. Like, so
Saggy is topless with a Power Rangers helmet on.
Which color?
I think it's red. I can go back and look, hoping.
Bob said
pink. I can look, hoping the Twitter or StreamYard doesn't throw a hissy fit. If you want.
Saggy says it's the pink helmet.
Pink. Saggy, come on in. Pull to the chat.
Oh, that's right. I didn't put the link.
I mean, they really are good pictures, and I actually suggested to her earlier today that a few costume ideas.
So, does she actually show anything, Carl, or is everything covered?
Yes, she's pretty topless, honestly.
But what I'm saying, you could be topless and still covered with like your hands or the helmets in the way.
Yeah, that's there. She doesn't really show anything that would make her totally nude. Okay, that's the best way I can describe it. I'm not trying to misrepresent. Okay, I'm just really bad at describing things.
One Inch Bicep says sounds like Bob's seen him as well. Bob, did you subscribe to Saggy's OnlyFans?
No, but I've seen some pictures on Twitter. Which were censored.
No nipples, that's basically it.
They really are pretty nice. She's the best part of the whole thing, honestly. The service itself sucks.
So, overall, you would say that, what would you give OnlyFans as a service overall?
Oh, as a service? Oh, I'd give it a 4. There aren't not, in my opinion, from what I saw, there are not enough payment options. It's kind of a pain in the ass to sign up. Not very intuitive.
This is awful. This is just awful.
Well, I said, you were communicating with me on OnlyFans, right?
No, I know, yeah. I know. You
okay. Okay, I forget. And a lot of times I don't remember what I said, so they brought up the point. I was thinking, I better just make sure she knows, just in case.
I told Carl that what he should have did was not tell you it was him and try to hit on you through OnlyFans.
I'm too honest. I can't do that. It goes against my character.
He could have anonymously sent you a dick pic and you would have never known.
You could have catfished you, basically.
Not with that, Brad. Not with that image. Not with the way that you send images in there. Good grief, it's awful.
Okay, so since Carl's kind of he's explaining it, but so basically it's just mainly top shots and no nipples. That's it.
Thank you.
So just cleavage is what you're saying.
I mean, I have pictures where it's like completely like I'm not holding them or anything, but I do have like stickers covering the nips. You can see most of my boob.
I like your first OnlyFans pick the most, by the way?
Which
Oh.
one?
The one with
When I
the
did where I
black.
was fully clothed?
The ones where there's the strap between your cleavage and oh hell, it's
Oh,
like
you mean the corset I wore? That's an old picture.
yeah,
by
the corset. That's it. Thank
the
you.
way. That picture is actually old because that was before I had my tattoo. So that's an old. If you actually paid, you notice I don't have a tattoo in that one. That's an old pic.
Carl wasn't looking for tattoos.
Nobody's looking for tattoos. It's OnlyFans.
I can see the well. To be fair, so
There is the Pink Ranger helmet. Is that an authentic helmet? That's all I'm concerned about. Or is that like a toy?
I mean, it's a helmet. It fits on my head, but I got that at GameStop. It was like $100.
Oh, so it's not like movie accurate?
mm-hmm.
No, I actually I only got it because I'm going to paint it to be the Power Ranger Slayer from the comic.
Mm.
You know, it's basically like an alternate story, like the Lord Draken thing, where it's an alternate story of Power Rangers where like where the Green Ranger never became good. He always stayed evil. And then he just started like killing off all the Power Rangers, and then the Pink Ranger becomes the Power Ranger Slayer. And it's actually a cool story arc. And the costume's actually cool because it's like black and pink, so it's cool.
1 Inch Bicep says Sangy needs to do more pictorials with her puppets for her OnlyFans.
Okay, I've already talked about this. People made jokes about doing my puppet for OnlyFans, and I said no because when I first got the puppet,
It's weird.
I went to go change her clothes, and I thought it'd be funny to take a picture and send it to somebody to creep them out. And then I realized how prepubescent my puppet looked, and it didn't feel right. So I'd rather just not do that because
Your puppet didn't consent.
Not only that, my puppet looks like a child, and it's weird.
A child with mega boobs.
No, she doesn't have boobs. Those boobs are fake. I made those boobs for the puppet.
Oh, okay.
The puppet is flat as a board. I had to make boobs for my puppet.
Okay.
Sweet Tender says, haha, she just asked if she can wear a motherfucking Doom mask like a fucking loser. It's terrible.
Wait, what?
Terrible, Sweet.
Do you mean an MF Doom?
Maybe MF Doom, yeah.
So, Carl, since you're the only one here who's seen my OnlyFans, is it a big freaking deal? Because everyone's making a big deal about it. Is it a big deal?
Would you be insulted if I say it's not a big deal?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal. It's literally
it's not a big deal. No, it isn't.
Right.
I heard you got to be super desperate to go ahead and do OnlyFans. Like,
No, it's not a big deal. I mean,
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I was curious in part to see Saggy, and then in part to see the OnlyFans service. I'll admit
here's
that
the thing, right? Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead, Carl.
I'm a huge I'm a huge creature of curiosity and habit and impulse, and you know.
Here's a good question.
Well, I was going to answer your other question.
All right, we'll answer the other question first.
Okay, I was gonna say, it's not that everyone said the desperation one. Listen, I'm broke because my bills are all paid. Okay, that's basically it. I'm not desperate. It's more like I just would like to have some extra money. I thought OnlyFans would be fun, and I've been enjoying posting there and the reactions I've been getting. It's nice. I mean, I'm a woman. Women like attention, and if I want attention, like I already. What have I said many times? People like Saggy just wants attention. If I want attention, guys, I show my tits. Now Saggy wants attention, showing her tits. Now I'm admitting I want attention. It's really not that easy.
Real quick, I gotta know. I don't know if you want to reveal this, but you can because I'm curious. How many people have signed up to your OnlyFans?
I can tell you that, but I'm not gonna tell you who. Like I've already said, because people would say if like some of your haters signed up for your OnlyFans, would you out them? And I was like, no, because it's like
no, she wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't out them. So if they out themselves and they want to tell you guys, they send out. Yeah, sure, I'll confirm it.
I don't care who. I was just curious how many. That's it.
So far, no,
40?
not that much. Not that much. Trust me, not that much. No, I got about 45.
How much is it, Saggy?
Oh, okay.
Huh?
It's
I genuinely don't. I don't know. I
$5.99.
genuinely don't know. It's how much? $9.99.
$5.99.
No,
$5.99.
$5.99.
What
Boy,
what
I'm
cut
not
do you
worth
get?
$9.99.
What cut of that do you get, Saggy?
What cut of that? I believe OnlyFans takes $1.20 out of each membership.
That's not bad.
It's
across
3
the
times
board?
the.
Is the dollar whatever across the board, or is it like a percentage that comes up?
That's like each percentage. So every time somebody pays $5.99, I get $4.79.
By the way, Saggy, did you unblock me yet?
I
You
can't even
blocked them
see.
on OnlyFans? Jeez.
No, not on OnlyFans, on Twitter. I have to find you. You keep changing your name on me. I don't even know which one's you.
Is it
Is it still the
Megazone
Skull one?
fan. The Megazone fan.
All right,
Wait.
let
Let me check. Actually, go to hold a minute.
Okay, this is a good question from Ninja Kitty. He says, "How does Saggy feel knowing that guys who subscribe to her OnlyFans are furiously masturbating to pictures of her every day? Is it flattering?"
Bro, listen. No, here's the thing. First of all, it's always flattering for a woman if a guy, I mean, at least for me, I think it's flattering. But my thing is like, I've said this many times. Guys were doing that to me before OnlyFans. Like I've had men message me and say, I printed out your profile picture so I can jerk off on it. Like I've literally had things like that. Like I'm like I said, when you're a woman on the internet, you're used to that shit, even if you don't have OnlyFans. So it's not any different. I mean, now it's like I'm saying, like, hey, now you can. I don't care. But
Okay,
like,
so it's at
So you're saying
sign
pay me for it.
fan Megazone.
okay.
Yeah, so you reclaimed your image for your own purposes, right? It's,
I said
like,
this.
oh, I'm sorry. I guess
No,
I got
no,
in
go
a
ahead.
little late.
Go ahead. No, you go.
That's all
You
I
go
was
first.
saying. Is that you feel like people took your image for granted, and this way you can reclaim your image for yourself and profit and build a brand. It's not bad.
I mean, it's not even about that. It's more like I already knew doing OnlyFans was gonna get everyone talking because I'm just like people freak out over the most weirdest things. So I'm like, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans. Everyone's gonna freak out. Everyone's gonna want to see. Everyone's gonna be curious what I'm gonna do on there. If I'm gonna be naked. If I'm gonna do sexual things. They were all curious. So people mainly signed up for the curiosity alone, which was hilarious. And I kind of knew that going in. But moreover, it's like I'm feeling more confident with myself, where I'm just like, I can do this and make money. Screw it. Like if dudes are gonna be simping or flirting or whatever with me anyway or jerking, it's my shit. I might as well just give them something to do and get money off of it. You know, why not? If they like it, then they'll stick around. If they don't have to stay. You know, it's just something I've been having fun, to be honest with you. It's been great.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
go
on.
vote with the wallet.
Hold on. So I got 2 questions. First off, would you get freaky with Kermit if somebody sent you one? So if they sent you a Kermit doll, would you take pictures with it?
I might put it between my breastises and take a picture. Yes.
So there you go, guys. Send her a Kermit. Number 2, if you found out that Canadian Gamer had subscribed to your OnlyFans, would you block him on OnlyFans or would you just let him?
No. I would let him enjoy it because I know that's if he's willing to do that, like after all the shit he's talked and how he said it was disgusting and degrading, I just let him freaking keep it. Like, why not? He's paying me for it.
But she's going to get a whole lot of satisfaction, though.
Sweet and tender.
I have no idea how to mod this chat. Yeah, but just keep it clean. Well, here's the thing, because I'm glad you brought up Canadian Gamer, even though I brought him up. This man shows off pictures of porn stars in his videos. He I think he called the porn star or something. He like contacted him on like Twitter or something. Got him to say like a message. What the hell's going on?
Right? What the heck was that? Why are we making sounds? Stop making sus sounds. No. What happened?
I was shaking my coffee. Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh my God. When he said I was shaking my cup, I heard the C. I said, "Oh no, oh no."
No. So yeah, so he's okay with porn, and if you're okay with porn, I don't see why there's a problem if someone has an OnlyFans. Is it because you know the person?
I think it's because he knows. It's not even just he knows the person; it's because he doesn't like the person. It's okay to be a porn star or a sex worker if you know the person and you like the person, but it's not okay if you don't like the person. It becomes disgusting, and it's like I literally thought it was funny when I saw the comments from like people who hate me saying, "Oh, that's so gross! I just threw up in my pants and shit like that," and I'm just sitting here like.
Whoa.
If you guys like me, you'd be like doing other things in your pants. So you just don't like me, so now I'm disgusting. It's fine.
So is there anybody who you would be like, please don't subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm not comfortable with you seeing my content.
I mean,
because you have a lot of friends. I'm saying, like, yeah, I know you're friends with Nick, some of the older guys, Ben Pong, maybe.
No, I don't like Ben Pong, but he's welcome to pay me to see my titties, so I don't care. I mean, the only people I wouldn't want to see is mainly like family, right? Like that's weird. That's it. Like I don't.
I would
care.
think that would be really weird if families signing up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like exactly. I don't care.
What about
like,
Tommy?
We're all adults. If like.
So if Tommy signed up, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, I'd be fine. He's a grown ass adult. He's a grown ass adult. He's a man. So if he wanted to sign up,
he's your friend
to support me. Like,
is that going to be
like? Here's the thing. Well, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's been a member of my channel forever. He's never dropped his subscription. I don't even know if he remembers that he's subscribed to it, but he doesn't show up on my channel and watch my stuff anymore.
But that's different. We're not talking about your YouTube channel. We're talking about.
I can't believe you people are getting so weird about it.
But you could subscribe to someone's OnlyFans and not look at their OnlyFans. Like that's a thing. I'm sure some people signed up for my OnlyFans. I'm sure
people might say that. That's like reading Playboy for the articles, right? Yeah, don't worry. I just read the articles.
I mean, I would imagine if you listen. I would imagine if you subscribe to someone's OnlyFans, you would look at the content, but like you don't necessarily have to look at the content and still support someone.
You got to put that in one of your videos. When you make OnlyFans videos, you got to put "Don't be soft." You got to say "Don't be soft."
I'll do it just for yes. I'll do that. Sure.
Has Phil Adam signed up yet?
No.
She's not going to tell you.
Right, even if they did, I couldn't tell you. I can tell you that they haven't, but I won't tell you when they have. Listen, if you ask me that question and I don't answer, that means they did. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't.
Number one Amico influencer for family-friendly console, Saggy Melons at OnlyFans.com, discussing how many loads he can create from Canadian gamer Carl Relic Gamer Low.
You know what's funny? I saw that on Reddit where they were like talking about how Saggy Melons to represent the console. I was like, I don't even think that's what it was. I don't know. Like I get my name is still like suggestive. It was meant to be funny, but yeah, I would see how selling a family friendly game be like, hey, check out Saggy Melons. Who were talking about the Amico is probably just like, whoa.
So how much of this cut is going to Intellivision so they can get the console out?
Wait
Not a damn bit of it.
Who told you that?
I just heard some things.
Well, they shouldn't have told you that. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine?
Everyone also was like, fuck, Saggy's raising money for television.
God, yeah, right, dude. Television should pay me for all the crap I had to take from you people for months. The stuff I'm still dealing with from that because of that. So they should be paying me. I shouldn't be paying them.
Oh, we're just horrible curmudgeons, aren't we? Curmudgeons, aren't we?
Saggy needs to use an Amico controller as pasties. No, she got those discs, right? You got the disc?
Can I ask
those discs are not covering.
Yeah, what?
Would you pull your subscription if you found out a cut was going to television?
No, I don't give a care.
Oh,
good man.
I don't care. It's not my business. It's it's Saggy's page, her rules. She handles all. It's not like we have some weird partnership going on, right?
What is it? Saggy's
You
money was
got
going to
people
me, Carl.
doxing the chat.
Yeah, don't bring attention to the shit.
Sorry.
People don't know the rules already.
We just happen to be friends, and I happen to subscribe to her channel, her OnlyFans for a month. That's all.
A month? Only a month, Carl?
Yeah, only a month.
God damn, that's some dedication. Jesus.
I am dedicated in the pursuit of information, human nature, satisfying my curiosity.
I went to hit the block button. I hit the
Oh
wrong
my
thing.
God, Tony!
Fucking
Now you
hell,
have to
Tony.
edit it out, Tony.
No, I don't.
Oh,
This is unlisted.
oh, okay. But still, somebody could repost it.
No, they can't because it's unlisted. So I'll copy.
Yeah, but if they have the link, they'll just come back.
Whatever, they could just copy it down by hand and repost it that way. It's not like fucking. If somebody's really. Either way, I put subscriber mode only. I swear to God. Whoever the loser is that's doing that shit, no one gives a fuck wherever this person lives.
I mean,
What the hell?
Are we supposed to go give them a birthday party or what? These are the questions that must be answered.
Guys, you will never believe who followed me. That is weird.
Who followed you, Carl?
Why the hell is Darius Truxton following me?
Who knows,
what?
Carl? It's not the real Darius Truxton.
Real Darius, yeah. He doesn't have Twitter.
He does have a Twitter. But there's a fake Darius. There's a fake one and a real one.
I didn't know he had Twitter. I thought he did. I thought he got banned from Twitter or something.
He did.
Oh, and what the hell is an innie or outie clit? Tommy, I want to. Tommy Oyemika, I want to know what drugs you're on where you're seeing innie and outie clitorises.
They're all outies, but some are just more outie than others. It's true. Have you seen China? China had a huge one. It was like a mini dick.
But she was on the gear though.
I'm a quest for information like Carl. Have you gave John Alvarado a mustache ride yet?
No. What the hell? You should be ashamed of that one. See, I can't find Carl because I have like over 730 people blocked on Twitter.
See, this is what I'll tell you what you do. You're friends with the Rambling Man, right?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Carl, we can do this later.
Go to Rambling Man, people who are following him, and that's how you find me.
Yeah, but if you're blocked, I can't see you.
You'll see, like, in his friends, you'll see me.
I see it. I found it. We're good. I found it.
Sorry. No, I mean, in all honesty, Saggy does do some really great pictures. Even if she's just taking full costume shots, even for like a convention, she does really good photography.
Carl, are you in love with Saggy?
Video.
No, I could just acknowledge when someone is good at something. I'm pragmatic as fuck. That's how I can do it.
What does pragmatism have to do with it?
It has a lot to do with it.
You're very upfront about things.
Yeah, thank you. I'm direct. I try to be direct. I don't have the attention span to not be direct.
Why? Exactly. Same with me. No, I wasn't trying to be sarcastic.
Yeah, Wisp gets it.
Okay, but what does that have to do with?
For me, it has a lot to do with it. It's
what is
pragmatism, directness. It's all connected for me.
That's not what I asked. I asked a simple question. What is pragmatism?
Well, I can't answer the question you learned me to.
Did you just hear the word pragmatism and you just started using it? That's what I think, Carl.
I don't know. I mean, for me, it's got to do a lot with being direct, knowing when to do it.
Yes.
I mean, the colloquial definition is what works, right?
Right. What you got to do, what you got to do.
Don't help him out, Wisp.
I'm not
Anyway,
very good at describing things, dude. Okay, it's that
Carl, do
simple.
you have pornographic memory?
Photographic? No, I don't.
Pornographic memory, Carl. Pornographic.
Oh, pornographic memory.
So here's a
I
question.
never thought about it like that.
Since we're on the topic of Saggy's OnlyFans, if I were to show your OnlyFans, would we get in trouble with YouTube?
Probably.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know how
And
exactly. I'm asking how.
And you'd get in trouble with OnlyFans because you're not supposed to distribute OnlyFans content if they find out that you did it because it's supposed to be a paid thing. So
Obviously-
I can't figure out how to save pictures on OnlyFans from OnlyFans
Listen.
anywhere.
listen, I'm sure there's some way to bypass that. Like I know people's OnlyFans pictures have gotten leaked somehow, some way, but like it's literally not something that should be done because like. You're basically stealing content.
That would be lame. Like
taking money away from people.
Like
Saggy, would you dress up
if
as
I
Eva
want to
Braun?
see, sorry, Tony.
Would you dress up as Eva Braun for Carl?
Who?
Hitler's wife.
I'm not attracted to Hitler's wife. Thank you very much.
Well, not anymore.
And I'm a little insulted by that too.
I thought the name sounded familiar, but I was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Oh."
All right.
I'm a little insulted too.
This is the
So-
last question we're going to ask Saggy. It's from Tommy Umiko. He wants to know how much bush you rocking down there, Saggy.
None.
None. There you go. All you perverts got your questions
Nice.
answered. So, is this going to be daily content, Saggy? Sell us on your
I mean-
OnlyFans.
I mean, it's been daily. So I don't know. Sell you on my. I mean, it's been daily. I did one video. I probably will do more. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of stuff to do because I know the selfies are going to get boring.
I did recommend some hentai costumes to her though for cosplaying.
I don't know,
Carl.
Saggy. Consistency is important. Like, if that's your brand and that's how far you're willing to go, there's nothing wrong with just like kind of doing it slightly different.
She
Yeah.
says she's got no feet content, though.
I have one picture of my feet, and that was a joke. But I'm not doing feet stuff. I don't. I hate. Feet,
Good for
dude.
you.
Feet are weird.
Feet people are weird.
They are. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bob, you're a foot guy.
No, not at all. It was a joke.
Sure it is, Bob.
I mean, no shame in it. I just think it's weird.
No. It's a joke. I mean, like,
Hey, one
I've
of
said
our
before.
good friends, I think, is a foot person. She won't admit
Well-
it, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I originally was gonna do that, and then I was just like, gross. I was like, I don't think. I was like, no, I don't want to do it.
Would you step on pizza?
Oh, gross! No, it's a waste of pizza.
Guys, enough.
Oh, you know, for
I'm not
$1,000, I do pizza feet.
joking.
Yeah, for $1,000, yeah.
I don't have a foot fetish. Cut it out.
No one's talking about you, Carl.
I know that you're don't. Anyway,
What
Anyway.
about $100? Would you do one slice?
Bob,
anyway,
will you do naked and
no, it's not a big deal. Ninja Kid's only saying it because he's trying to wind me up. That's all.
It's not Ninja
That's what
Kid
he
who said
does.
it, Carl. Ninja Kid
Right,
is
that
not
wasn't
even in the
Ninja
chat.
Kitty. Yeah, Ninja Kitty didn't do it. He already left.
Oh, all right.
Would I do Naked Amico news? No. You guys already give me shit for being named Saggy Melons talking about the Amico. How do you think that's going to look if I did it naked?
All right. Last question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want. But are you doing private content in addition to the public content on your own?
No.
So there you go, gentlemen. If you subscribe, Saggy's not giving you any extra.
She would admit that she did it.
That's
That's just the
classy,
kind of
though.
person she is.
That's what I
Because
just
here's
said.
the thing. Well, here's the thing. Once you start doing private content, then people start feeling like it's more of a relationship, and then it just gets awkward.
Yeah. It kind of oversteps that line between entertainment and friendship, which you may not want to cross with another person before you know something
Mm-hmm.
about them.
I
Before
think
you know
it's
something.
weird that I know someone now who has an OnlyFans.
I'm your
Well,
friend.
no,
That's not
Metro-
true. Well, hold on.
Metro-
You're the only person you know that you know. You don't know if some other women that you know does it because they haven't told you or you haven't found it yet. But you don't know if you know.
Are you telling me that someone we know has an OnlyFans?
No, I'm saying that do you have no other female friends like ever at all?
Yeah, but the way you said it was like if you know for a fact that somebody I know,
Well, I'm
then
saying
you would
you
also
don't know.
know.
Well, no, I'm saying like overall, you don't know for a fact if the women you know do it or not, because not every woman's open about it. I actually here's the thing. I repair phones, right, for my day job, and this
She
one
means Raya.
no, not Raya. That I know of actually. To be honest with you, I don't know. Raya could have an OnlyFans. I don't know.
I have an
But,
OnlyFans.
there was a customer that I fixed her phone, and she was really, really adamant. Like she had to fix her phone; it was her livelihood. The first thing we thought in our head is like, I bet you she does OnlyFans. And like while we were recalibrating the phone, obviously we had to turn the phone on. There, lo and behold, is an OnlyFans app. So yes, some women don't tell you directly that they
There's
do
a what now?
OnlyFans. An OnlyFans
So there
app.
So there you
is
go,
an
Carl.
OnlyFans.
He was complaining that there was no OnlyFans app.
There is, but it has bad reviews. I don't think it works that good. So I just use the browser.
Figures.
Yeah, there's
We're all learning
OnlyFans
something
app.
here.
I just think it's crazy.
So-
Huh?
Here's a question now. Obviously, you want to date, you want to have relationships with people. How would you feel if somebody was like, "No, Zaggy, I can't date you because you had an OnlyFans"?
She's got a boyfriend and he's okay
Oh.
with OnlyFans.
I swear to God, did I say Carl answer this question on Saggy's behalf?
I mean, for the record, Carl's all right. But overall, like, if a guy met you and you said, "Hey, I do OnlyFans," and they're like, "Okay, well, you have to stop that to date me," then I think that he has no rights. Like, you either accept the woman for what she does or you don't.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say he tells you to stop. He's just like, "No, I would have dated you, but you had an OnlyFans or you have an OnlyFans, so we can't date." How would you feel? Would you feel a certain kind of way about that? Would you feel regret?
No. I mean, it sucks for that. You know, sucks for me, sucks for the person, but like, no. You find somebody who would.
Anyone on the panel would date an OnlyFans model or a porn star or a stripper?
I would.
I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well,
In a heartbeat.
if she was dynamic, like Saggy is, you know.
I think girls got to do what girls got to do, and it's like kind of capitalism. And like, if they got to make their money, they got to make their money, and it's like more empowering, and it's safe, and it's like, yeah, why not?
Bob, I got a
I
question
think it's
for
very
you.
brave. I think it's brave, and like to have the balls to do that, you got to like have some strong courage and shit.
Bob, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Let's say the Queen of England had an OnlyFans page and it was required for every citizen in Britain to subscribe. Would you do it? Or move
Hell
to...
Anyway,
What would happen if you didn't subscribe then, Carl? You said it was a
I
requirement.
don't know. I guess move. I don't know.
Headed.
so I'm
Ninja
the
Kitty,
only one.
that's not a good question, Ninja Kitty. Nobody wants to date me. I wouldn't wish that
I
on
would date
anyone.
you.
I
So
would.
I'm the only one
I
on
would
the
wish
panel
I
that
would.
wouldn't date someone with an OnlyFans. Would you date a dude with an OnlyFans, Sadie?
Yeah.
So if he was like sleeping with other chicks for his OnlyFans, you'd be okay with that? He says it's
No,
only
but you
business.
said-
I'm only doing this
But
for
no,
business.
hold on. But see, here's the thing. You're asking if they have an OnlyFans. You're not asking what kind of content, because not every OnlyFans person does sex.
I just told you he's having.
Yeah,
sex.
no. If he's having sex with other women, probably not. If he's just doing
Yeah, that's different,
nudes
Colin.
or that's different.
Now,
What if
I'll
he's having
add a
sex with
poll.
dudes?
Because, like, put it this way, my boyfriend would not let me do OnlyFans if my OnlyFans consisted of me having sex or doing sex stuff on there. He's
So we put a limit. There's you can only go so far.
Well, it's also because that's the limit I want. I wouldn't do that either. Like, even if I was single, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, out of full discretion, like I'm more attracted to those bookish librarian types, you know. But I
Thank you
would
for
definitely date.
subscribing,
I would definitely
Ruth Ann.
date Saggy.
Carl. We got a new subscriber. We gotta say thank you to Ruth Ann.
Oh, all right.
Pachad. Whoever that is.
Hey, Sam Pachard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Spank you.
So yeah, I would never date if I would only date an OnlyFans model if obviously she didn't do sex, but she didn't show her face. Like if you couldn't identify her, then I'd be cool with it. But if people could identify her, I don't think I'd be cool.
See,
It's
that's
not
fair.
that-
No,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I guess so,
Because when you do OnlyFans, right, you're like opening yourself up to not just like the public, but like, what if like Tony was dating this chick that he was with for a few like for a year, and he's bringing her to family dinners and things like that, and like somebody in the family comes across her OnlyFans, like that's an uncomfortable Thanksgiving conversation to have. So I don't blame him for not wanting her to show her face because he doesn't. I don't think it's because he doesn't want her to do her thing. I think it's more just like I don't think he wants to have that awkward conversation with like his family of like why his girlfriend that they all love is like showing herself on OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah, especially if his dad is subscribed to her.
Oh, I don't think my dad knows what OnlyFans is. So, if you became really big on OnlyFans and your boyfriend's like, I don't want to work no more, Saggy, support me with your OnlyFans, you okay with that?
Oh no, he would never do that. He has to work. He likes work, so he would never not work.
I would be kind of pissed too. I think as a man, if I was dating someone and they were making way more than me on OnlyFans and I had to go to work every day, I'd be a little pissed.
Right, but it's not like so. Even if, like, for argument's sake, say the OnlyFans somehow blows up, right? Like, all I need is like maybe 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers. I'd make decent money at 1,000 subscribers, right? I'm still gonna be doing my job because I make decent money at my job. My job basically takes care of every bill I have. Like, so that's basically my job. It's just having extra money. Like, for instance, if I wanted to go like to a convention or something, or if I wanted to go to a carnival. Like, yeah, I would be short a few funds because all my bills are paid. At least I have all my bills paid. So it wouldn't be like I'd stop working. That like OnlyFans money would be like, okay, my bills are paid. This is my fun money.
Mm.
Also, it'd be kind of weird to get stuff bought for you with OnlyFans money. Like, are you enjoying that new game? Because I bought it with titty pics.
No, it wouldn't. Dude, you're crazy. You would live like a girl would buy you a nice whatever. What's your favorite car? Like, what car is your dream car?
The Batmobile.
Okay, a woman buys you a Batmobile, bro. And you gonna be like,
not a Batmobile. I want the theme Batmobile from the 70s.
1966. Yeah.
Okay, so you want the actual one. So your girl decides to surprise you with spending all of that money she earned on OnlyFans to buy you that vehicle. You're not going to accept it because it's OnlyFans money?
I would accept it, and I'd be like, man, a lot of people must have seen your titties. I'm going to have to break up with you. Thank you for the Batmobile. With the Batmobile, I could pick up a chick that doesn't have OnlyFans. Thank you.
That's actually fucked up.
Yes.
Wow.
With a plan.
That's actually
I'm always
fucked
one step ahead.
Tony's thought about this before.
I would literally destroy your life if you ever did that. Bro, I would destroy your life. If I was your girlfriend, you did that to me, I'd destroy your life.
It's been done.
I'd be like, oh, Tony, you're enjoying that Batmobile I bought you? I hope you enjoy it when it's on fucking fire.
I got insurance. So it'll be okay.
Your insurance isn't going to buy you a new friggin' exact vehicle that was from the movies, bro. You're not going to get that car back. That car's gone. It's on fire. It's gone. You get the money for it, sure, but you're never going to get that car again.
But I don't drive anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was just going to sit in my driveway.
Okay, but again, that car is now gone.
Anyway, I think that...
1 inch biceps is saying Jerry the King Lawler's got that Batmobile.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I believe
JR sitting in the passenger seat as Robin.
Oh, wait, does he?
Apparently.
I think so. Let me look it up.
Ooh, I like Tommy's question.
Which one?
So
What is
yeah, I'll while you look that up, I'll riff a little bit. I think that in this new economy where we're all supposed to like work a job and then like entrepreneur our way onto bigger and better things, a la Elon Musk or you know Jeff Bezos or whatever. In this new economy, you just got to roll with the punches, man. And you know, sell your body, sell your image, sell your life, sell everything.
Yeah, you gotta
You
hustle.
get it out there. Just
Basically,
gotta get it
Wispa's
out
saying
there.
just whore yourself out for money.
Mm.
All right,
Well,
so
There were-
hold on. To answer the question, Jerry the King Lawler does not have the Batmobile. He had a replica Batmobile. He didn't have the actual Batmobile from the show.
You know, if it were me, I would put my manifesto to paper and sell it.
Carl,
Well,
manifestos are usually bad things, so let's not call it a manifesto because I don't want the FBI investigating me. Okay?
well, Tommy,
I
answer
would
the question.
I would
How do
sell
you
it
feel?
everywhere.
How do you feel about when people say women mostly post news as a result of growing up with absent or neglecting fathers? I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, it could be possible that that's a reason why a woman would do that, but I don't necessarily think. I think women just do it for their own reasons. I don't always think that it is because, like, me posting my being like lewd isn't because I have an absent father, like biological. I've had plenty of father figures that were amazing. May they rest in peace. You know, cancer's a bitch. But I don't feel like I need to do that because I feel like I haven't had parental guidance. Like, believe it or not, my mom was the type, like, I know this is gonna be a story, but we're kind of adults here. But like, my mom caught me doing something to myself when I was younger, and she grounded me. Like, my mom was very like weird with that stuff. So my mom pretty much like literally beat the sex out of my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't. You know, she
So,
didn't tell me
yeah.
about the birds and bees. So yeah.
So, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
me
saying
too.
no, it's not. Yeah, it's more like I'm not doing it for that reason. I think, like I said, there's only so far I'm willing to go, and that's as far as I go. I'm not gonna start doing
Rumor
porn
has
because I
it.
don't have a daddy.
Rumor has it that Saggy used to call Tommy Daddy also.
Ninja Kid, stop.
D Reed wants to know: would you do private lewd showings in person for money?
No,
No meetups on the OnlyFans?
no. Y'all are asking me to get R word, bros. I don't know.
Okay,
I
what?
saw someone over on Chicago on Dearborn Park over there, Tony. Like 7 years ago, there was this woman, and I was taking my dog into the vet, and I like went one block in the wrong direction, and this photographer and this hot woman were doing like the gritty urban photo shoot, you know,
Hell
and
yeah.
she was looking at me, and I was like, "No, I just want to get my dog fixed, you know, leave me alone with them torpedoes." You know,
Yeah, right. We're
I
spawning to
think you
get
went
in
in the
on
right
those
direction,
pictures.
Wisp.
I got a question for Saggy. Would you do audio clips for commission?
Like us, yes. Like, what kind of audio clips are we talking though?
How much for you to say the Amico is fake? Amico is a scam and a garbage console,
No. No, I'm not gonna say that for funny. I'm not gonna say that for money.
How much?
That's all.
How much would you pay? How much would you want for someone to say I am an Amico fan and being treated fairly by Tommy Tallarico?
No, I've gotten offered money to read to do audio for Fan Erotica. I've gotten paid. I've gotten money for that. I almost said I got paid. I did not get paid because I didn't do it, but I've gotten offered. Sorry.
Was
Just
you
another
offered-
viewer says, funny Saggy's friends at the Amico cult hating on her, and the anti-Amico is encouraging her.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
like,
encouraging her so much as just not bothered by it.
so only like the two major assholes are shaming me for it, but everybody else has been very supportive.
All right, here's a
And
question.
no, before anyone asks, Tommy does not know about the OnlyFans. I figured I'd throw that out there before anyone asks. No, Tommy does not know.
Here's a
Would you
question.
send him a free subscription?
No.
No. Have you had any increase in your YouTube subscribers due to OnlyFans?
What do you mean?
At your OnlyFans, it mentions you're a YouTuber. It has your YouTube channel connected. So has anyone found your OnlyFans first, then said, hey, let me subscribe to her content?
All her services are connected.
I don't think, not to YouTube, but definitely Twitter. At least they don't talk in the chat, and if they do, then I have no clue. But I do know that a lot of a few people from my YouTube have signed up. I'll say that. I won't say who,
Hans.
but I'll tell you that.
Hans and RJ?
No, Hans wouldn't. No, gross. Me and Hans like brother and sister. It's weird.
So when I asked you if anybody you knew signed up, you said just family. Now Hans signs up. Now that's gross.
So Hans is family.
What about Mad Max? Is he family?
I don't look at Max like my brother. Max is my friend. Hans is my brother. RJ is also my brother. If RJ signed up, it would be weird too.
I'm pretty sure RJ signed up.
RJ did not sign up. RJ would have told me he signed up. RJ can't keep his mouth shut. He would have been like, Saggy, that last picture. RJ could not hide if he did. He definitely did not.
That was kind of mean of us yesterday when we were fucking with him about Bianca. It was a little mean.
It wasn't mean. He's used to that. You don't have no idea the late night friggin' Discord calls we would all have, a bunch of us. We'd all just pick on RJ.
But this
RJ
was in
would try to-
public. This wasn't like on a private call. This was like on a
We
live
do it in
stream.
public too. We pick on RJ all the time on live stream. It's just our thing. Believe it or not, though, I'm happy that he actually claps back now. And he has some good clapbacks. Before it was awful. He was like so lame with his comebacks. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, Saggy, well you smell." I'll be like, "Yo, you got a little dick, son." He'll be like, "You smell." I'll be like, "Bro, that's not."
I think that's a terrible clapback or terrible insult. Because realistically, what's a guy to do? There's like no defense. You're like, you got a little dick. He's like, what is he supposed to like get on stream? Like, fuck you, like whip it out?
No, but I love the little dick.
I think it's unfair. It's an unfair advantage that women have. Because you could say that, and there's nothing that a guy can say back.
There's
That's
a
not
few
true.
things a guy can
That's
say
not
that.
true, right? I was gonna say, okay, hold on, Barmany. Let's pretend we're fighting. Yo,
What do you mean,
Barmany,
like-
you got a little dick.
You got a flappy vagina.
See, there you go. Or
Yeah, but
smelly
even
vagina.
if you said that, most people will be like, "Oh, that's mean, Bob. You went too far." No one's ever going to be like, "Oh, Sag, you went too
Right.
far."
What do you
Exactly.
mean?
If you
It's
start
the
crying, well, here's the thing: you say Bob got a little dick, right? Bob can't do nothing about it. He's either got to clap back or accept it. Now, Bob,
Tony.
you got a flappy vagina, and you start crying.
Tony,
Just start crying.
Tony.
That's your defense.
Tony.
You win.
bro, you know why your argument is not even no. You know why your argument's a lose right now? Because I said a dude had a little dick and peas on his balls. He did an 11-minute video crying about it. So no, I don't want to hear it.
And then what happened? We all made fun of him for it, right?
Yeah, but there were some people who felt bad for
Exactly.
him because he has
No,
a
they
little dick.
didn't.
So I mean,
They just didn't like you. There was people that didn't like you. There was no one that felt bad for him. Let's get that straight. Everybody.
I
was laughing at him.
mean,
one person
I mean,
definitely
look.
felt bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him because it's like, I'm not exactly Mr. Impressive down there. It's like, oh,
Carl!
give me a break. It's not that big of a
Hey,
deal.
guys.
Oh my God, Carl! I can't believe you said that.
Sure.
Really? You can't believe it? Okay.
No, I can believe you said that, but
Sure. I mean, it's not that big of a deal,
Somebody told me to do those, but I'm like, I don't.
do what?
The humiliation ones, yeah.
Bro, we're not being mean to her. Psych?
Oh,
No, we're not being mean.
They're reviewing my
It's
content.
just banter.
Yeah.
In fact, Saggy represents domination and sadism.
No, I get it. He tuned in just as like Saggy was saying I had a small dick and I said you had a flappy vagina. He got that out of context.
I mean, for the
Yeah.
record, if that was the case, it would have definitely been bad because I literally just came at you first.
Yeah.
But see how we came to your defense first? All right, so we're gonna review a review of a review.
Ooh.
What's this one?
OnlyFans is
I-
trashy.
Oh, I like how it's.
It's only
two
3
topics.
minutes, by the way. It's only 3 minutes he talks about it.
Oh, we know that he does it all the time. He puts like 6 topics together because no one gives a shit what he has to say about them individually.
What the fuck?
That's not funny. It'd be funny if you cut it off like Gen X Gamer does, where he's like, "What the?" And then he cuts it off into his intro. Actually,
My question is like, why? Right. My question is like, why is that his reaction? Like, why the fuck do you care?
I don't
Yeah, that
know.
laugh track
Something
kills
looks
me.
wrong about this.
What? He has a subscription?
Well, on the left side would be where it would show whether or not he was signed in to OnlyFans.
Oh, but no. This is my screenshot.
Oh, he just put a screenshot.
Yeah, no. This is my screenshot from my end because it shows you the stuff on the top. I don't think I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but Carl, can you see those
does.
numbers?
Yeah, I can see him on
That's-
my screen right now. It says you.
That's
got-
how it looks on the like.
Okay.
Here, look. I will share the screen with your OnlyFans. See, I'm not signed in. It says login, help, support, all that on that side. And it still says 13 pictures, 1 video, 161 likes. But see, he's missing this side and this side where it says subscribe for how much a month. For
Well,
some
that's
reason,
because
it's just this part. Which is why, he's trying to hide these other 2 parts for some reason.
He's definitely not subscribed. He would have leaked. He would have 100% leaked if he was.
Or he doesn't know how, like Carl.
I mean, look, I just don't care about it. That's why I just became
Carl.
clean about it.
Don't be talking over the video. Come on.
Sweet fancy Moses.
Was Sweet Fancy Moses the funny line, or?
I don't even get what he means by fancy.
How's it going, guys? Cameron here is Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. We need to talk. I got a couple of things to talk about here. Just a quick video.
Talk about.
And I'll let you get on with the rest of your night. So the first thing I want to talk about, we're getting like a weird off and on storm here in Ontario, Canada. It's been hail.
No. You don't say.
I guess the first thing I wanted to talk about, OnlyFans. Somebody in the, I hate to say gaming community because this person posts more content that has nothing to do with gaming.
You don't have nothing to do with gaming. You're not in the gaming community. He kicked you out, Saggy.
Apparently, like I don't have a gaming channel or anything, or I don't play video games, or I don't Twitch stream.
Oof. Only mods in the chat. Well, we had to change the chat because there was a bunch of spam in the chat. Are we ever going to see that balloon knot? What the hell does that mean?
What the?
What?
I have no idea. I think he means your nipple.
I think it's
No,
like
balloon knot's your booty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, your balloon knot's your booty.
Well, why would it be a knot? That would be like balloons. I could
Because it looks like a balloon knot.
Just imagine
do know
it
that
turning the butthole.
Okay, I put
You
Urban
do
Dictionary.
Yeah, you know that it's like
Person's anus.
Yes, it looks like a star.
But you didn't say that. You said booty. You didn't say.
But you
booty
okay? Well,
hole.
I wasn't gonna say that because it just seems gross.
Should have
It
said
is.
brown eye.
Yeah, your chocolate starfish.
Rusty's
All
like,
right. Oh my god.
Your belly button. Why are you doing OnlyFans, Faggy?
Do you want to say that again? You want to try that again? Because did you hear?
Why are you doing OnlyFans, Saggy?
Why are you doing OnlyFans faggy? Is what you said, bro. I can't.
I did.
Oh, dude.
Too many monsters, Tony.
It is. I can't read.
Brilliant.
I'm blinded by the OnlyFans.
Apparently. Why am I? Why not? That's why not. You want to do an OnlyFans Power Toast, man? I'll support you. I bet you make bank. Guys actually really fucking do make money. I don't know why people have this stigma. Like, there are dudes who do straight porn.
How much have you made total? Sorry, Wisp. How much have you made so far total? If you don't mind us asking.
I didn't hear you.
How much have you made total so far?
I haven't even checked, to be honest with you, because the payout is until the 1st of October, so I haven't really been paying attention.
Well, according to how many subs she has in the cost, it's like 256 minus OnlyFans' fee.
Hang on, I gotta find it. Where is it? I hate doing it on my phone.
Rabbit Dude, Wiley's been here a lot. He's been here off and on.
Almost about 200 so far.
And obviously, you've got to pay your own taxes and stuff from this because it's like you're self-employed, right?
Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta save like 30% of what you make.
30%?
Is it 30? I don't even know. Oh, no, not 30%. Not 30%. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of YouTube percentages. I'm getting confused. No, it's not 30%. It's like what? Wasn't it like 5%? I'll look it up. I forgot. Somebody told me.
Anyway.
More than anything else, but apparently she's the newest member of OnlyFans, and you know, I don't want to say too much, but man, I would never. Well, first of all, I'm a guy, but I guess you know, even guys can open up OnlyFans. Just look at the MMA fighter Diego Sanchez.
Why does he know that?
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Why does he even know that? I didn't even peep that the first time I reacted to it. Why do you know that, Canadian gamer? Bro, I'm done. I can't with this guy.
My feelings about this are that, like, you are embracing your a means to empower yourself, Saggy. Don't let this guy, fuck you around. Don't let him push you about. Yeah, if he pays you well enough. And make sure it's in the contract. And you know what you got to do is you got to hold the half later. That's how it goes.
So I will say this. I just looked up Diego Sanchez on Wikipedia. It does not mention his OnlyFans on Wikipedia.
But even so, like, how would it like?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like it's not like something on Wikipedia. Like, oh, it's like public, like people would know.
What is he?
You got me.
Is he doing dick pics? Is he?
I mean, he's hot, but hold on, wait.
What else would he do?
Diego
Sanchez,
bro. You know what's funny is you're right, and you know what's really weird about that is I speculated that Canadian gamer was gay, bro. Like I'm just saying. I think that's what his.
Yeah, it's a gay OnlyFans too.
I think he's closeted, bro. I think he's closeted. Listen, you can come out, Canadian gamer. It's 2022. No one's gonna shame you. Just admit you hate women and that you like guys. It's really that easy.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, dude. If you're gay, you're gay.
Be done with CG. Nah, it's fun to see what people have to say.
I would never fucking degrade myself like that. It's just...
Go ahead, Tommy.
Well, don't worry about him because you were saying you wanted everybody to talk about it and freak out and stuff, and that's what he's doing. So don't worry, he's just promoting you.
No, that's what I did. I said that. I was like, I'm happy that he's doing it because he's just bringing more attention to it, which I love. By the way, it does, Tony, it does say he has one.
On his Wikipedia? No, it doesn't.
No, not on Wikipedia. Hold on. I think I saw a link. Give me a second. I'm looking it up.
Oh, he has one. I looked it up. He does have one. It's gay. Him and his gay lover are on OnlyFans.
Wow.
So, hey, the fact that he knows that and it's not, bro, I'm telling you, Canadian gamer is a closeted gay.
When he said it as well, he shook his head and he looked down to the right. That's shifty.
I'm telling you, listen, nothing wrong with it. It'll explain a lot if he just comes out. Maybe that's what it is. He's gay.
Hey, Saggy and Tony, did you like the new song I made? Neither of you talked about it at all. You hurt my feelings.
You made,
the one, the Rod
Stewart one.
Well, we're gonna play that in a minute.
It's old now. It's like 6 days old or something.
Well,
Did
I'm
you
sorry.
comment on it already?
You release it not on the Saturday. You release it on a day on a fucking Sunday.
It's got to be fresh when I put it out. I got to put it out fresh.
Wait.
Is that your avatar, Tommy? Is that Roger?
Yeah. Yes.
Mate, he's a Celtic fan, so fuck him.
All right, let's get through this. Then we'll get to
I hate
Tommy's
Rod
video.
Stewart. He sucks.
He's awesome.
But that song just worked really well for the situation.
So, do I expect anything less from this YouTuber? Probably not. But man, why would you? Are you that desperate for money that you have to fucking sell lewd pictures of yourself and degrade yourself like that?
It's not about the money, CG. It's about the validation.
And it speaks volumes about the character of a person when they have to open up an OnlyFans. I just think it's fucking disgusting.
Hey, CG, I'm gonna go quick, but CG's always doing this shit with Tasagi. He was doing that. You are a female. You could have been a role model to so many. You are a sign of what's wrong with all of society. Like, what the fuck? It shows how far society has gone. Like, god damn. She's just a person. She don't gotta be like the fucking rep for everybody. Just because that's the only fucking female you see on a daily basis, CG. You don't gotta fucking put the whole world on this one chick, okay?
Thank you.
Back the
That's
fuck
what I
up.
said. He puts
Saggy's
me on a
an
goddamn
individual.
pedestal.
Saggy Melons is an individual. She's a person, and like Potion Sword Run said, we're all just floating on a rock in outer space. Lay the fuck off.
Isn't that like
Once Saggy Melons realizes how attractive she actually is, she'll be an unstoppable force of nature.
Carl? You
Carl,
have
of course you know
really
she's
bad
attractive.
vision, so I don't know if that's like a compliment.
Carl,
you
doing
know
erotic.
why people get laid the fuck off is because people got tortured by other
Speaks
people.
volumes, guys. Volumes.
Speaks volumes of this people's character. Who cares? CG, if you were a cute girl, you'd be fucking all over fucking getting anything you could out of it. We all know you would.
Canadian
Good.
gamers
Oh,
gonna
he
do an
would.
OnlyFans with Master System Marceau. You're gonna call it the
Oh,
Gentleman's Club
God.
after all. He hasn't done a Gentleman's Club in a while. And the Canadian, what was it, American or whatever the fuck they called it, American Canadian podcast on MSM's channel. They stopped doing that. They can't hang. They got no stamina.
You know what's crazy is that Master System Marceau is very pro-choice and like about women, doing what they want. So, and I saw his comment. He was definitely not like too thrilled. Like I could tell he wasn't too thrilled with this whole thing because he's very women positive and stuff like that, very supportive of women's rights. So I think it was really funny that I'm like, you did this when your co-host is literally like for women's rights. You know that, right?
Dude, it's just ridiculous that like they are gonna hang it on you because you're somebody they know from YouTube. It's you're just a random person like anyone else, and if people find you attractive, you're just their type and you just want to do it like anyone else does. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Because you're from YouTube or because we know you otherwise? Like, why should you be judged to a different standard of like he likes this old chick on Twitter, this old porn star. Remember, he was telling this woman he's in love with her or something. You guys remember that one?
Yeah, we talked about that.
So why is it okay? Why is it okay for that one, but it shows a bad character,
Right, he
Okay,
just shamed every sex worker out there, and he definitely watches porn. It's very weird, but I think I think he's gay. I'm very convinced he's bi or something. He's got something going on. If he knows an MMA fighter has a friggin' OnlyFans, and nobody else here probably knew who that was or cared.
Yeah, it's a little.
So there's a question: if your boyfriend or Canadian gamer, if I had to rescue one of them from sinking on a boat, which one would it be? I'd let both of them die.
You don't like Saggy's boyfriend? Because he's in your way, right? Because he's cock blocking you.
You know, it's
Well,
funny too because
I try and save them, but I'd probably end up.
Well, I was gonna say, I bet you Canadian Gamer, now knowing that I have a boyfriend, would be like, "Oh, her boyfriend's a cuck." I'm like, you would never say that to his face. He'd friggin' put you in a hospital.
No, man. You don't want to go with that language if you're looking to go home without a broken jaw. Yeah.
I don't know. I call people cucks all the time. I've never had a broken jaw.
Well,
Yeah,
on the internet you can do that. And even on the streets of Chicago you can intimidate people. But
I think
after a certain point, people's executive functions don't work.
I've definitely been beaten up in public for saying the wrong thing, and even to the point where I pissed my pants. All right, guys, I gotta go. Take it easy, everybody.
Thanks, Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
See ya.
Tommy.
I guess I would save Saggy's boyfriend. A Canadian Gamer can go find a way to get back to shore for all I care.
Okay, Carl. You really dragged that one out. Ninja Kitty says Saggy might be open for a three-way with Saggy and her boyfriend and Canadian Gamer. It's not gay if it's a three-way, right?
My boyfriend has standards, and
So
Canadian Gamer does not meet them.
Oh, damn.
Fatality.
I like Saggy's sister. She has a nice personality.
Yeah, I had my sister on once.
Is she younger than you?
Yes, she's a younger sister. Yes, we are half sisters.
How do you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys can leave it in the comments below your thoughts on that. And no, I'm not subscribed to her OnlyFans, so get that out of your fucking head right now. But yeah, it's almost like I hate to say prostitution, but it's like a digital way of selling your body online with lewd pictures, and it's fucking
Imagine
disgusting.
that, my
I would
friend.
never ever fucking
Imagine a world
I'm not that desperate
in which
for
we
money
can
that I would
show
have
our
to use.
bodies to each other and get joy from that, and just lube up at the end of the night. All the kids are in bed. We all just jack off, eat a cookie, and smoke, like Dennis Leary said.
Wow. This stream has really gone off the rails.
It was never on the rails, Tony.
It's true. It's true.
I thought about doing OnlyFans, but I thought about it, and then I said,
You're just asking for trouble, sending pictures out and the general public like that.
It's not the general public though. It's on a private website.
God knows what people are gonna fucking do with them, right? Oh my god.
God, we all know what people are gonna do with them. It's called jerking
Right,
off.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like I said, it doesn't matter clothes on or off. Guys will still do it. Like
It's just the way he
guys,
said it. Like he's like, God knows what they're like. There's only so many things you could do with those pictures.
There's one thing you're gonna do with those pictures, and that's get off to them. Just say it. Like it's not the end of the world. So what? Like I said,
Here's the thing about OnlyFans. I mean, let's say you know immediately when people treat you like that, that they've seen your OnlyFans page. Well, that's what I would think.
Would you be weirded out if someone saw you in public? It was like, oh my God, you're from the OnlyFans.
No, I mean, no. I'd just be like, thank you. Like, thank you. That's it.
It can be a nightmare. I mean, think of it the other way. Like if real smart people want to fuck with you, you're on the net. I gave up my soul for the Amico, and somehow I landed here. Quote that for the history book.
All of a sudden, it turns out the Amico was a scam. I needed OnlyFans to survive.
Saggy Melons, you are awesome, and I would support your OnlyFans journey. Rabbit Dude's all in.
Thank you, Rabbit Dude. Yeah, I don't know what this dude's problem is. I'm telling you, he's either closeted or he just hates women, or he just hates me so much that he just can't find any way. Like, here's the thing that I haven't said publicly, but since we're talking about this and he wants to keep running his mouth, so you know how he blew up and got all those subs and now he's eligible for monetization?
Yeah.
I literally told somebody to reach out to him and say, hey, listen, I'll private my videos he should monetize his stream because he now has enough to do so. He should be getting paid. There's no shame in it. It's not e-begging. Like, I literally supported him getting monetized. Like, behind the scenes, I was telling people, like, convince him to monetize. I won't say anything about it. I won't call him a hypocrite because I know he's been talking shit about e-beggars and stuff. I was like, I won't even bring that up. I just think that as a content creator, a fellow content creator, he has every right to take advantage of the opportunities that YouTube provides, is like giving you money for your content. So I basically encouraged people to encourage him to apply. And guess what? He fucking did. And I stood by my word. I never shat on him for doing it. I didn't call him a hypocrite, even though, let's be real, he kind of is being one. But I literally wanted that for him because I wanted him to succeed. So, like, that's why I find it kind of fucked up that even though I hate this motherfucker, I was still supporting him and trying to get people to convince him because he wasn't going to listen to me. But I was trying to tell people, hey, you should tell him that. And then he does shit like this. I'm such a bad person, but I fucking support people I don't even fucking like.
You're kind of bad. One Inch Bicep says, if Dave Bautista posted your nudes all over the locker room, would you be upset? Based on a true story.
Dave Bautista would fuck me up.
Tony, you're a wrestling fan. Whose nudes was that? Do you remember?
Was it Tony's nudes?
No, he was messing with one of the divas. Posted their pictures on the locker room. Wrestlers are assholes. I forget which one, though. Let's watch. This is the video that Tommy wanted us to watch. We actually did talk about this, Saggy, in DMs, but he wanted us to show this publicly.
Saggy me.
It was Mickey James. Mickey James.
I think I've got something to say you. It's 2022 and Televico's still acting a fool. We know he gets you news, but we see I'm being used. Oh, Saggy, he couldn't have lied anymore. He called you on the phone just so you wouldn't moan and groan. Chill the crap and appear their advice.
Lord have mercy.
The comments and your response to them really shows your rage.
Yeah.
That don't worry you none, cause super chats are everything. You get upset when you're provoked, and when you're anxious we can hear you smoke.
Yep.
He couldn't have lied anymore. He called you on the phone just so you wouldn't moan and groan. You got an OnlyFans, so hook us up with a free account.
$20 is enough to get her to send Carl bikini pics.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm here now. Do you still want to play this, or you can just ask me questions?
Well, I don't know what you said, so both.
Okay, that's fair.
So we'll do both.
Asking us to do it would be like, yeah, he used us. But Tommy never really asked. Tommy never asked us to do any of the events.
Did Tommy ever ask you to use your voice clip in a video?
You still are on that. You're still on that. We talked about this before.
So was it a yes? Because he asked you that he wanted to put your voice. He was really adamant and insistent that he wanted you to be included in the video, right? But you had not played the Amico prior to the video publication.
Right, but in that clip I didn't say I did.
No, but in that clip that everyone else is reacting to having played the Amico, you talk positively about the Amico. That's what they clipped out. You being positive about the Amico. In a video where everyone else had already played it and was also being positive about the Amico. Could you not see how there could be some confusion as to whether or not you had played the Amico?
I mean, I think after the fact that I have played the Amico, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yes, it does, because actually the court would say you didn't play it at the time. A lie is a lie when it was told, not whether or not it's true after the fact.
That guy sounds smart.
Right, but I didn't say I played the Amico, it was fun. But
that guy sounds like a dick.
I don't know. He's missing a few brain cells.
Well, the title was so long ago, I did not remember.
I can get the exact title.
The poor guy.
No, you can if you want. I honestly don't remember the title. It's been a long time.
I sound good with a musical background.
While you look up that, I will respond to the haters that hate me so much. Why do you guys hate me? Get over it. Move on with your lives. Stop crying about it. Stop crying about it.
We're here with Matlock, right?
I'm a guest, goddammit. I'm just kidding. I really don't care. I think it's funny that they're still like sitting over it. Like, who cares? You guys fucking care more than I do. Relax. Relax your anus. That's what it is. Relax your anus. I expect Joshua Balding Bob Ross to do like an 11-minute video crying over me because I fucking said that they had small penises. Don't go all Canadian gamer on me.
It's just like you go for this penis joke so often, it's getting a bit like, you know, when you have
Okay, that's fair. They have tiny balls then.
No. My meat and potatoes are relatively equal to each other.
What happened to Bob? Bob left, embarrassed.
Oh, I heard something about meat and potatoes.
Bobity's right though. It is getting old. It is my go-to though. It's alright, Bobity, for you, I'll come with a better one.
Well, no, if it's one of your favorites, you know, like, I'm not knocking, like, if that's like one of your favorite to go to, it's like, you know, you can make it like almost a catchphrase or like you go to. There's no shame. You don't pay my rent.
I still use that one because it's still funny. But I say the penis thing because it really does get men triggered for some reason. It's like, if you don't have a small penis, why are you mad about it? Unless you have a small penis, I can imagine you being mad. But if it's not small, who cares what I say? I'm never gonna see it, so why do you even care that I say it?
It's never big enough.
It's never big enough.
Exactly.
It could be. There's tools for you.
I want more
Are
songs.
you
What
still
the
waiting
hell?
for that?
Well, I think the video is Television Amico Reactions, episode 5, like for the first time. Like, I'm looking for the actual which extent.
I thought it was the Texas event. I don't think it was.
Was that me?
Yeah,
Why
that was
did
you.
why did Bob Wisp and me not get a credit?
You know, when I get on the dissociatives, which I'm not on right now,
We owed some money, Tommy.
I don't remember anything. I just do it. It's like there's a homunculus. And he wakes up in the morning around this time, about 4 hours from now. And he does a lot of shit. And then real me comes out at the end of the day, just like everyone else.
To be
I
fair,
will
that
say
was
this.
That was about 5 hours in. That was.
Yeah. I'll say this about Tommy Oyumiko, okay? Another insider Amico cult thing, okay? So out of all the Amico haters, the anti-Amico, a lot of the pro-Amico people did find Tommy Oyumiko's videos rather amusing and pretty good quality and said that he had talent. Even though they might have not liked and cared for his opinions, they all collectively, for the most part, were like, it's pretty good. And I personally can say, I think that's why Tommy Oyumiko and me have had it out before, but for the most part, I don't care that he makes songs about stuff, especially me. I wanted him to make songs about me for the longest time. I had to beg him because one thing I can appreciate is if you're gonna criticize somebody or hate someone, please fucking be creative within making songs and actually doing your own music and singing it and being good at it. I will give a pass to any criticism or hate you throw my way if you're doing that. So
yeah, he's awesome, man. I thought originally when I first heard his music, I thought he had a full band backing him, but he said it was him doing all the instruments with a drum machine. The guy's super talented, man.
I've always told him
he's fucked off. He's fucked off as well, so he's not even here to hear.
Yeah, I've told him many times too. I was like, man, I don't want you to stop the parodies if you don't want to, but please like make it a legit song. He's like, I used to be in a band, right? And I was just like, right, but where'd that music at though?
We didn't give him enough space, I guess, to say what he wanted to say. Maybe.
No, he seemed like he was in his car and he was busy.
He was driving. Yeah, he was driving.
Oh, okay.
But what happened to Bob?
Bob dropped off a long time ago.
Come back.
He wasn't talking though, Tony. But it's 5 a.m. UK time.
Also, since Tony's bad at reading the chat and putting questions up, I did see somebody ask how I feel about the anti-Amico people supporting my OnlyFans and supporting me more than the pro-Amico people, and I'm just like, no, I appreciate that. I mean, aside from me being loud and obnoxious, for the most part, a lot of people can have civil conversations with me. And also in regards to if in fact Mike Mullis did say he was disappointed, I don't care. He's not my father. So his disappointment does not do shit for me. So I don't care.
Someone's saying that DJC got doxxed.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's came out. Yeah, that's come out publicly. Yeah, that is true. Yes.
So like, is doxing basically what they did to Trump, where they hire someone to, hack and get your whole dossier, or what? I'm so out of the loop, guys.
Doxing is just publicly
giving out an address.
Yeah, putting your information out in the public.
Well, it wasn't even just that. Someone definitely showed up at his house. So that's.
I'm not
that's all I'm
behind the
saying.
news. I knew about it already.
That's
just
the
weren't
thing.
talking
People
about it.
show up at these houses now.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
It's not the kind of shit you want to give publicity to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little wild. Like I get it. We don't have to like each other. You guys are free to shit on us. Like it's not the end of the world. But like taking it to the real world, doxing people, posting our where we used to work or where we currently work, trying to fucking find out what our real names are. It's fucking weird, and it's
Oh,
obsessive.
speaking of, I ended up doxed today.
How?
Avo knows my address, but anyone can find that out.
That dude needs
Do you want to elaborate at all, Carl, or say anything here to the people who may have seen something? I haven't seen it.
I've seen it. It's just don't worry about it. Everyone, stop giving attention to people like that.
I think it's crazy that there are actual like creeps on the internet, like legitimate predators that are like preying on children and shit. And these motherfuckers spend more time worrying about people that have a different opinion over fucking video games. Like, for argument's sake, let's say for real, let's say it turns out the Amico was a scam. We were all in on it. We knew about it. I'm sorry, but like, people are hurting children online, and that's where your focus is.
That's a deflection, Saggy.
You know where I was going with it. Like, I think
I do, but it's still a deflection. Doesn't matter. Just because other bad people are doing bad things that are worse than the bad things that you may or may not have done, does that mean that we shouldn't be focused on the bad things that you may or may not have done?
I think priorities, Tony. Priorities.
You could do both. You could be focused on two things at once.
Cool, but if you're gonna focus on one thing, focus on another. Like, put some resources to other things. If these people were also going after other people,
Tony, agree and move it on.
I'd be like, okay.
People just want to hear the song. Retro Bro has low Joe Biden energy. Uyumiko is always winning.
Nobody wants to hear this.
It's me, Tommy Uyumiko. I'm just throwing together something really quick for the drama because I thought it was funny. You remember I've been doing this thing for a while, the parody thing for a while, making these short little comedy videos, sort of like Retro Bro makes this in television, Amico Civil War. I've been doing that, but I do it with songs. I make parody songs. You're making a parody video. So, you think I'd probably get in a lot of drama with people. People would probably take it the wrong way. People would get upset. It hasn't really been the case. There was only one guy. There was one guy who got mad about it. Got really upset, deleted his channel, in fact. And that was Mr. Retro Bro. And it's no big deal. We've made up. We're cool. I don't have a problem with him. But it's like, how come I think he's still got a chip on his shoulder. He thought, maybe he's seen the light. Maybe he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder anymore. Maybe I can't really figure him out because he was upset with me for making a parody song that, quote unquote, caused other people to harass him. If you remember, I had a song of making fun of him, Louie Louie version of a song. You want to know about Amico? Go ask the Retro Bro. If you're here, you probably already know that song, right? But in that song, there was a little line making fun of him. The song wasn't even making fun of him. The song was making fun of goddamn Phil Adam for using Retro Bro as his source, his megaphone through YouTube, so to speak, as if Phil Adam couldn't make his own channel, the fucking CEO of a video game company. But so it's just made me laugh because Retro Bro kind of got on my case and deleted his channel because I was inspiring people to dox. I was causing people to do these bad things. I'm sure he'll backpedal and say that's not what the case was or try to make something of it. But just thought it was damn funny because today I wake up and he's saying this shit on his live stream. So it's just the irony of it. I'm not mad at you, bro. I just like laughing at the irony of this.
Come on here and make fucking joke videos and do like Avengers, like Amico Cole versus former Cole. Like that shit's funny to me. It's a fucking joke and people need to relax and chill out. It's not meant to harm anybody. It's not meant to have threats aimed at people. People who do that are going to do that without me needing to make those videos, which is comedy. And I'm not going to feel like I have to be put into a situation where I can't talk about something because I should be worried that other people might do dumb shit. While the people that are pro can still kind of make their videos, and well, we're allowed to make our videos. You guys can't make your videos because you might send the dogs at us and bad things might happen. No, I don't say that shit. Is this why you canceled the stream last night? Truthfully, yes.
Can you believe? Oh, what a fucking dick! This is where you did the dick move, because you had Evil Knievel all ready to be on your stream. He was all staged to do it. He had set aside the time. He was ready to be on your stream, and you just abruptly canceled it without telling him why. Now you're telling other people it's because of this drama and shit. Which, by the way, now you're backing out of it. I thought you were okay with it. I thought that you weren't taking responsibility for it. Now you're taking responsibility and backing out of it, I guess. Whatever, man. Like, it's just, remember when you were pro and we were making fun of you and you couldn't take the joke because somebody harassed you and doxed you and you couldn't deal with that? That wasn't my fault, remember? I was just making jokes. So, remember you thought it was legit hilarious, but you went back and forth on it. Just makes me laugh, man. Now, you gotta keep your promises to Mr. Evil Knievel. He's a good man. Don't fuck around with him. It's,
Yes, so I really don't want to get into details because I don't want to give attention to something that happened or supposedly happened.
You're doing that, though. That's why we called you a Streisand bro the first time this happened.
So I thought it would be best, and I did. Me and my wife were watching this show on Netflix, and I really did want to watch it last night too because we left off.
Whoa! I don't care about you. What you're saying? I don't care about Evil Knievel. I don't care about my commitments to Evil Knievel. I care about my wife. You know what? Fuck your wife. Evil Knievel is more important than your wife, and Miko are more important.
Whoa.
You gotta leave the family, leave the kids, and just go straight to Miko all the time. Now that's it, man. I just wanted to wrap it up because that was like my one big feud, and I just wanted to laugh because, like Kermit, I'm always right. So have a good day, everybody.
Okay, pause. You can't say "fuck your wife." Evil Knievel comes first. I don't know. Is Evil Knievel gonna like smash Retro Bro after the stream or something? Unless you're putting out. I think the wife's got that over you. I'm sorry, but
I think he was just playing, Shaggy. He didn't mean it seriously.
Listen, unless Evil Knievel's gonna friggin' get down and give Retro Bro a reach around, then I think the wife comes first.
Why isn't Retro Bro doing the reach around?
Why can't Knievel
Why are you
do
assuming
the reach
that Retro Bro isn't a power bottom?
I don't think he looks like a power top.
Can I shake my coffee?
Can I shake my coffee?
What are you asking for? Oh my god, Evil Knievel said maybe. Evil Knievel's like, I might consider giving Retro Bro a reach around. I mean, listen, you do you, boo. I support
Go on,
it.
shake it, Wisp.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Why are you shaking the coffee though?
Because
Iced
it
coffee.
has to be shaked.
Why?
Iced coffee.
Right,
It's
but like,
iced
are you shaking it for
coffee.
the sugar? But are you shaking it for the sugar?
Because he's James
No,
Bond. He
just,
doesn't want to start.
you got milk, cream. It has to be mixed. Like a whisk.
Oh, Wisp! I got a great idea, a great tip for you.
Yeah,
This is what I do. I put ice and everything in, right? With ice, and I use the ice to stir everything in together, and it mixes really well.
Beefy says if you're a doctor,
I'll
encourage
try
you not to stream about it. Instead, put those tax dollars in use and call local law.
Thank you, Carl. I really
Well,
appreciate that.
it's midnight and I have work in the morning, so this was fun and all, but I'm gonna dip before you guys get into like another 3-4 hours of whatever the hell you guys plan on doing. So thank you for having me to.
Oh, we don't
react to
plan
my
on doing
OnlyFans.
anything. We don't plan on this after show. We just do.
Oh,
Wherever the
well,
wind
whatever
takes
the
you.
hell you guys,
Yeah, that's it.
wherever the wind takes you, I'm going to bed.
All right.
Thanks, you have a good night.
You
Sagi's
guys
gotta
have
get up
fun.
Good night.
Bye.
Saggy
night,
got to
Saggy.
get up early to make OnlyFans content. She needs her beauty rest.
Yeah, that too. I take a morning selfie with the titties out. Okay, bye.
Titties out for Harambe. All right, let's see what James Cameron has to say.
And,
television fans have been taking too many L's lately. That's not a good thing. We need a balance of power so we can keep the discussions going, guys. It's never a good thing when you have too many people on one side and not enough people on the other, right? If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. Let's talk. Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Thank you for subscribing. I thought I'd give you something for the weekend here, for the holiday weekend. Guys, people that are atop of the company right now, their goals might not be the goals of the average Intellivision fan, right? The average Intellivision fan, the average Amico fan, what they want is the console. Let me tell you, from a business perspective, that probably is the worst thing you could do at this moment, given the situation of contractual situation that the company is in, right? But what could you do, right? What could you help the company with right now while they're going through this turmoil? Well, the one thing you could do is start changing.
Powdered Toast Man says, we got to talk serious about your energy drink intake, Tony. It's too much.
Yeah.
Do you want to see Sidekick Max have grandkids? If so, tip that shit down the sink.
I agree, Powdered Toast Man.
I only drink like 3 a day.
You had a line of about 8 of them.
12. It was 12. But that was for the whole weekend.
There's a story in the UK about a guy who drank so many energy drinks that his heart exploded. True story.
I know.
Let his pancreas explode. I don't care.
I have an undiagnosed heart condition.
Me too.
My
I
heart
got
connection-
tachycardia.
I don't know what I got.
call it.
How do you know you have it if it's undiagnosed, Tony?
Because I went for a physical and they gave me an EKG. And the guy took it out and he goes, hold on. And he brought in another doctor and they went, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know either. And they said, hey, here's your EKG. You might want to go to a specialist and find out what's going on. I said, so what do you mean? I said, well, there's some anomalies on your EKG. We don't know what they are. So,
And then you thought, fuck it, I'll just buy a 12-pack of Monster.
yeah, so I was like, fuck it. I was like, am I going to die? They're like, we don't think you're going to die. I'm like, oh, cool, fuck it.
That's how I go about life. It's got to be this far.
I'm drinking a great Monster right now as we speak. Ultraviolet.
To be fair, at least they're no sugar, the ones you're drinking. That's something.
You should drink none a day. I worked in a pub where a lady was dancing on the bar top and dropped dead on the spot in front of me. Too much vodka, Red Bulls, drink 3 coffee a day. I don't like coffee. Coffee's nasty.
Powdered Toast Man, are you UK based?
No, he's from Australia.
All right, okay. Yeah, they like to drink there.
We miss you, Tony. Reduce your consumption, then quit. I can't. I tried. I actually did go to cold turkey for about a month. Then I was just like, I like the taste. So I said, fuck it, and went back. It's not like my hands are shaking and I'm like, fucking all buzzed. I have low blood pressure as it is. So drinking the Monster just brings me back up to normal levels.
You got those ice fingers, right, Tony?
He's going to end up like the Java man from Mad TV.
No. We need you for Amico content. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm not dropping dead anytime soon.
You want to see this thing through to the end, don't you? 2029.
Oh, fuck. Better not be.
We better be ruling the world by that time.
I'll accept one 250 milliliter can a day. How many milliliters is this?
They're 500.
473.
If you get shortchanged in the States, ours are 500. I've got one now.
Yeah.
But I am on night shift, so I'm allowed to drink it.
How many fluid? I got 16 fluid ounces. How big are your cans?
It's not measured in fluid ounces here. It's 500 mil.
Well, we got both.
You're on Imperial, aren't you?
Well, it has both.
Yeah.
It has the 16 fluid ounces and 473 milliliters. Fucking delicious. Tommy gonna send a case of Monsters to your house. Yeah, see, they're not 500 milliliter cans. They're only 473. What did I say? 473, right? Yeah, 473. Look, I get 4 hours of sleep a night, which is plenty. And I drink 3 Monsters a day, and it keeps my brain nice and healthy.
Tell them, Tony. Tell them about the short sleep gene and how we are just mutants that have this extra 2 to 4 hours a day that the average person doesn't have, and how much that accrues over a lifetime. Fuck. I'm
Wiley
such
says-
a juicer.
Wiley says in the UK we have large cans of beers. American call them tall boys. Well, la dee da. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I guess monsters are my only vice.
Yeah. I mean, within limits. You know, you gotta. I mean, I'll reveal here. I've dabbled in many substances, but I always started off with an allergy test first. You know, see if you're allergic to the substance. No. Okay. Proceed with a low dose. Did it get you anywhere? No. Okay. Go up. You know, and then I also I was meeting with these professors in a chat room, and I would talk to them about the ethnobotanicals and the entheogens and their relation to chemistry. And I eventually got to a point where I could extract blue lotus, calamus.
Are you out there making drugs?
Yeah, legal drugs back in 2003. Yeah, you know, I didn't have enough money to invest in vices, so I made a vice myself. No, that was the problem. Is once I got into it to sell, like to really sell, I didn't like it. So now I only do consults. People will ask me questions about what they want from their experience with drugs, and I send them on their path. It's different now. It's a different model.
Powdered Toast Man wants in, Tony. He needs a link.
I thought, put the link already. There's the link. All right, let's get back to Gen X Gamer because apparently this is a good video.
Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to totally sidetrack us here. I was sharing with my own private geekery with our geeks here because we all have our interests, and I thought it would be relevant and topical.
No,
I love your stories, Wisp. They're awesome, man.
Yeah, I was just
Thanks,
saying.
Finbar.
We just get. Who the hell is this? Toasted? What's up?
Hey, Toasted.
No, mate. What's going on, people?
G'day, Toasted.
How you going, mate? Yeah, not bad weather here, eh?
So them dingoes out
So
there
how are
stealing babies or what?
Nah. Funny story. I have been chased by dingoes when I worked out in the desert, renovating our hotel. At night, it was like a little town sort of shit, but there was like camps, and you had to walk between them. And I remember drunk walking back from one to another, and I had a pack of dingoes following me, and they're like, "Yeah, you shouldn't walk on your own at night because they'll take you and eat you." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh fuck! How close did they get to you? Were they like 10 feet away?
I'll check soon. Yep. Sorry, I'm getting talked to. What was that?
Oh, no worries. Were they like 10 feet away or so?
Well, I was they were probably about 10 meters behind me. So just walking and then you turn around. You're walking and then at night it's really dim lights and stuff, like you just got the moonlight, and look behind you and there's like 5 or 6 dogs walking behind you, and you're like, oh, that's not good. And that's what I asked when I got back. I was like, what's the go with them? And they're like, yeah, you're not meant to walk at night. Like, okay. And then you leave your stuff out the front of your hotel. They'll steal like towels, clothes, shoes. You just don't leave stuff out the front to dry like you'd go for a swim or something. Throw your towel over the chair at the front, and then you're like, who the fuck stole my stuff? And they're like, no, the dingoes come and steal it. So probably out in the desert, there's piles of people's clothes and shit in a dingo den somewhere.
Sorry, are you Ren?
Yes.
Oh, mate, I wish you guys would stop changing your names and your avatars. Sorry, mate.
I went from what was I
Pigsy
what was I
Abacus
first
to Ren of
Tony?
Heavens and then something else.
Yeah. Went Pigsy, Ren, and then this one.
It's good to talk to you, mate.
You
Yeah, he
too.
threw me off when he changed the Ren. I was like, oh fuck, who's this?
Do you think you could domesticate the dingoes if you, like, let's say we gave you $1 million cash and we gave you 2 desperate doctorate degree people? Do you think you could domesticate those dingoes and then sell them in about 50 years?
I'm going to bed, folks.
People
Good
do-
night.
All right,
Good night,
Carl.
Carl.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, Carl.
People do domesticate them. It happens. So yeah, people like that are on properties and stuff. They have they get a dingo pup and then they raise them and then they're just like any normal dog. But being such a wild animal, it's pretty risky business because they can be one second. Yeah, this is good.
No, I'm not gonna like pick one up, but I did raise a fox at one point in my life. A fennec fox, a desert fox. He lived to be about 8. He died of leptospirosis, but he lived the life of Riley, man. And he really loved the cat. Yeah, he loved the cat. They would chase each other all over the house, and they would play fair. They had one kerfuffle in which the cat lost a tooth, but after that, they were the best of friends, and they would like the predators that the cat couldn't get, but Buddy the fox would jump on it and be like, "Yeah, I got it for you, bud." It was just so fun to see them interact with each other. And then he was also able to do, he knew his name, Buddy. He knew what no meant. At about 8 months to a year, I had him on puppy pads. He was able to do simple commands when he felt like it. My mom had a method for raising animals and she taught me, so I just try and pass on that tradition,
Awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah, foxes are easily domesticated. What is it they say about them? They're cat software and dog hardware.
Yeah.
Wiley's right. Yeah, there's tons of them around here. I think Wiley's London-based. Yeah, they're fucking everywhere here.
Yeah, in the gaming, in the MMO community, you get to talk to the international community because you have to have a presence all the time to be relevant, And so yeah, I've seen some beautiful red foxes that people have in their gardens and stuff like that too. But the thing I was referring to was a experiment that Russia did on fur farm foxes after the Second World War, as a way of trying to see if they could domesticate the fox by rapid breeding for affinity to humans. And they did it for 50 years, but then the Soviet Union collapsed, and then they did it for 10 to 20 years more, and now supposedly you can buy one, but it's like $3,000. But they have proven that this fox has a distinctively that they model, their noses become shorter and more baby-like. They don't fear humans as much, and so they swear that they can sell you one. And what a world that we live in, that we have these wonders, and people put their all into a passion to make it work, you know? Like,
Absolutely.
you know, obstacles be damned. Just get that thing done, you know? That's what I admired about that.
Awesome. Where's Dazed been lately too?
He had some family stuff he had to take care of.
Okay. It's been a while since he's been on.
There was
Last I
something
think
I
I
wanted
seen
to
of
show you.
him.
Did
Let's
you
have a look.
watch Gamescom at all this year?
No.
There was a game that I wanted to show you. I think here it is. Because I was like, we saw this game, we were watching the Gamescom presentation, and we're like, fucking Ren would love this. I think this is the one. Hold on.
Well, it's been a blast. Or it will be.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
But hold on.
It's like little painted minis.
You can paint them.
Fuck yes. What? What's this coming to? Everything?
You can't substitute it for the real thing, though. I mean,
No. But, you know, if you're laying in bed and you just want to muck around,
yeah.
be awesome.
It looks like
What's
it's
the
coming to
release date
Steam.
on it? Don't know. Steam?
It's coming in the
Yeah,
future sometime. No release.
What is it,
Yeah, I don't
Tony?
think.
Moonbreaker, many ways to play. It's basically a miniatures
Yeah,
game.
I don't think you'd be able to play it on console because you'd have to be pretty fine movements, I'm guessing, with like the mouse when painting or whatnot. It'd be really hard with a thumbstick, I guess.
Yeah. And I guess they all come blank, like blue originally, and then you have to paint them
Yep.
yourself.
Would have been good with the Amico controller.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of
damn.
Its image, right? The publicity for this company has been atrocious, right? And what other companies have seen, and let's look at it like always from a business perspective, what could you do, right? What could you do? Where did in television go wrong? And I made a video about this a very long time ago. But basically what you have to do is you have to take the Shadow Legends approach, right? Let me tell you this. You need a new spokesperson, and nobody would be better than John Hancock, the man that has been running a failed project for twice the amount of time than television has, right?
If they're going for retro gamers, then John Hancock would be perfect. But
Yeah.
if they really
yeah.
are going for moms, this is not going to get you moms.
And
Isn't
why
he a
are they
scammer?
Why are they referencing John Hancock? Like, isn't he the signer of the financier of the American Revolution? Like,
Not
what's
that
going
John
on here?
Different John Hancock.
Different Hancock.
Okay.
This is the museum guy.
When it comes to that, as far as earning interest for donations and fundraising that has never been spent on a project, John Hancock said, hold my beer. And nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, benefited as much from Tommy Tallarico coming on the scene than John Hancock. If you remember, this guy was striking channels. As a matter of fact, I believe he even struck Smash JT. He was just shielded from all criticism from all the other Patreon pimps out there. As a matter of fact, the only reason, right, this guy felt some heat is because whatever you think of Rich of Review Tech USA, he's the only one that really called him out, right? And he was crushing him. And the only reason Hancock did anything is because that was such a larger channel, right? And in the end, what happened? All the Patreon pimps called Rich, hey, you better let our boy go. Get him out of jail. Tell everybody to give him another chance, right? And that's how that was rectified. What does that tell you? This guy is Teflon, right? This guy has been running this failed project for so many years. And there's so many testimonies from people that have donated games and had interactions with them that, like I said, nobody really is better than anybody that e-begs is no better than DSP. But what does this do, right? This right here, if you put John Hancock as a spokesman, and you got to give him money, don't get me wrong.
I only saw DSP for like 30 minutes, and he gave me the best suggestion from my Xbox Game Pass, because you guys know I like the streaming games. And it's called like 1906 miles or 1906 kilometers. And like, just like your channel, I found a game that I wanted to play and looked awesome. So I tipped, and he e-begged a little bit on me, and I was like, you know what? A solid review and an introduction and a curation is worth $1 every month or whatever. Everybody has to figure that shit out for themselves.
We lost Ren.
I know. Come back,
No,
Powder Toast Man.
Nice, he's got a bounce. I've got about 10 minutes left too.
Yeah, he probably got in trouble. His wife was like, "What are you doing on that stream? You got 12 kids. Come hang out with your kids." That guy looks at his old lady and gets her pregnant. He's got so many pregnant kids.
It was good to hear from him again. I hadn't heard from him in a long time.
Wrong. You're going to have to pay, right? It's going to cost you, right? But let's just give a good round figure for 100 G's. That's more than the man makes in a year, almost double probably, right? So what is that going to do for you? It's going to give you a spokesperson that will not be criticized by the other e-beggars. Because what happened? Why don't you think this man, after all these years, has been totally called out? Right? When it comes to this issue, well, he's trying, this and that and the other. And if you dare criticize him, right, all of a sudden, you're a hater, right? But that will give you the perfect cover. Pat and Ian certainly are not going to criticize him. Look, guys, let's look at us, right, as the skeptics and see what we missed. When it comes to the performance of the console, everybody that played the console was pretty much questioned, right, as far as lag, the performance, questioning their honesty when it came to the review.
We had so much fun playing it. We were having fun next to each other. We were standing right next to each other, all of us laughing. There is steak with that sizzle, I'm here to tell you.
I'm one of the few people who have actually played it. I saw Moon Patrol, and I actually really love Moon Patrol, the arcade version. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I got to play that.
But you know who didn't get questioned? The Metal Jesus crew, right? If there's anybody that would have noticed lagged or would have noticed that
I'm pretty sure people went really hard at John Riggs. Pretty sure that happened. That was a thing. Metal Jesus and them stopped talking about it when people questioned. We don't have nothing to say about it.
Yeah, John Riggs he was the one that showed off the physical products, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Originally.
But like I said, Metal Jesus and them went to E3, and that was the only time they ever talked about it was the E3 presentation. People did question them. People were like, what's going on? They're like, we don't know. I played it at E3, that was it. So the idea that people weren't on them, or they weren't talking about it. John Riggs was the only one of that crew that talked about it.
And he gave up on it quite quick after that, I think, as well. After the...
Yeah. You can't get questioned when John Riggs deletes his videos. Yeah. Like I said, I seen people were questioning as soon as that video came out. They were questioning Metal Jesus. They were questioning John Hancock because he says some things. Even when people like Rerez and Tipster got questioned about it. But they stopped talking about it, so people stopped questioning because they were no longer pushing it, right? Because even Kelsey got asked about it, and she was like, nah, I got nothing to say about it.
They weren't playing on original hardware. If they probably know that they weren't playing on original hardware, it's probably a computer souped up, right? Or RetroPie, whatever the hell it was. These guys knew, right? But when even John Riggs, what happens when John Riggs is mentioned, for example, in the CU podcast, when talking about the Amico? But it didn't say, I only want to say this. I don't want to talk about it.
See, MJR called it the Amiga, said he signed an NDA, and also said it was a prototype and was being ran on a computer. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it starts, right? Like they call it the development, the development console.
It was a prototype.
And it's a prototype. It's equivalent to an engineering sample from a CPU fab. You know, it's the future. It's the best of the best because the developers need that so that they can get through the apps quicker so that you can access the services that they provide for cash or free sometimes better, you know?
Yep.
No Patreon pimp on Patreon pimp crime. Don't talk about my shit. I'm not talking about yours. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that would shield you, right? That's the mistake Tommy made. Instead of going through all these smaller YouTubers, he should have broke out the checkbook. We know he doesn't like to spend money, right? He'd rather the fans do work for free and not pay him while his buddy's making 150 grand for absolutely doing nothing.
And before any of the Patreon pimp fat boys stop by and leave comments, let me tell you this. Their opinions are for sale, right? Let me remind you, Shadow Legends, cereal, hand cream.
Again, I have to disagree with Gen X Gamer here. Having a sponsorship is not changing your opinion. It's like saying Michael Jordan being sponsored for Wheaties. I don't believe that Michael Jordan's sitting down and eating Wheaties every breakfast, right?
Tony.
What?
Hey, Evil.
Hey, Evil.
Hey, how are you doing, guys? May I have 5 minutes of your attention, Tony? I know you're in the middle of this video, or maybe I'll come back later. You let me know. I just want to clear the air.
Evil, sorry, mate. Before you start, I got to bounce, guys. I'm finishing shift soon.
All right,
so, have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, Finbar. Always good to see you in the stream, man.
Evil,
and
I got to quickly say.
you.
Cheers, West. Quickly, I got to say before I go, Evil, I love your "Scammers on the Way" song. It's fucking awesome, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right, catch you later, guys. Have a good one.
Okay.
Tony.
What?
May I have 5 minutes with you? I'm about to take off to my home. I'm at work, and I just wanted to clear the air. Nothing get past you. You know, I know the frog sees everything. The frog is omnipotent. What do you think about what I've been doing the last couple of weeks?
You do your thing. It's not no big deal to me.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know because there was this rumor about Carl implied on a private video now from E-King. It was a stream that there's this talk behind the scenes about me trying to steal your views or shit like that. Do you know that's not true at all, man?
I mean, let me speak as the consumer here, to be the everyman for the people in chat here. I have enough time that I can devote sometime to one channel, sometime to another channel, and sometime to a third channel. That's like all I can do before it gets to be too much and I can't even make life work, you know?
Okay, but
and
sorry.
I guess what I'm saying is, I like that you are that you are providing a space for players that may be in the bench or want to work on their routine or just to hang out. You know, it's a nice stream. You run you run a fast ship, but you also run a tight ship in some regards. So, you know, and you almost got that 24-hour stream. You're dedicated, just like Tony is. So you both got the subscribe and likes from me, man.
Okay, thank you for that, Haunted. Now I really want to hear Tony's intake. But you know you're a friend of the channel. Yeah, you're goddamn right, Haunted. You could not be. You know. But Tony, just may I know? May I pick your brain?
Yeah, you can always pick my brain. I got no problems with you doing what you do. You do what you do. We all do what we do.
Okay, I mean, I have to. I'm bored at work, and I had 4 hours to fill. And I may say a lot of shit. You know, most of this is a joke for me. I don't care about abuse. This is not a competition for me. Has never been. I know for you, it's. You say maybe you were joking, but you say that everybody's competing on YouTube in some capacity or form, but you know, in my case, I do it like the anti shit, you know, like. But I just wanted to know what you think about it. If there's some truth to that statement or to those feelings.
No, I think what happened was someone came in and mentioned that you were doing a stream or whatever, and I think Carl took it the wrong way because you know how we joke, we just play, oh, so he's gonna take our viewers, one of those type things.
Okay.
But it was not a serious like, oh my god, we hate evil now because he's stealing our fans.
Yeah, to be honest, Carl might be a little bit of like those guys from Minority Report because 4 days after he made that video, I did a Saturday stream during your stream, which I've never done before. It was by accident because I wanted to do a pre-Geek Getaway show, and there were so many people there that I kept on doing it, and I was kind of joking, but other than that, you know that I've been watching the show. I'm not sucking up to the frog, but kind of. I've been watching the show since day one. Like when the after party lasts 8 hours, I am fucking there. Like you know it. I'm addicted to this thing. Besides last Saturday, I have never intended to do something like that. It just happened by accident. I say, screw it, let's keep it going. Like the 24-hour thing, it was an accident. I fell asleep and I say, oh, let's just do it. People were hearing me.
I dropped in when I woke. I dropped in when I woke up.
Like I said, I don't own Saturday. It's cool if other people want to do streams, whatever. We all talk about different things. I do my thing, you do your thing. I got no problem, no beef. I don't sweat things. Whatever perceived beef there was, or whatever people thought, is just people just running their mouths and they don't know what the hell's going on.
And I appreciate the chance to contribute to both of your channels. You know,
Yeah,
thank you guys.
everybody's welcome. And I'm gonna just end on this note. It's hilarious, and you know, Carl. Yesterday I was making a stream about how DT's channel got taken down again. I'm not gonna go into details, but I was very clear that I just wanted people on the pro Darius side or on at least neutral, like Potion, that he hangs around on that chat. I made that very clear, very polite. Carl wanted to join. I say, Carl, I cannot be more polite to explain to you. Like I already know your take about Darius. So not today, okay, man. He got so butthurt that I didn't allow him in. Even I was trying to be the most nice people, explain to him. Now he hates me. That's Carl. I don't mind. I just wanted to know Tony's opinion and because when you didn't mention my name on the greetings today, I was like, oh, maybe really.
I missed you. Everyone keeps saying that I didn't see you. That's all.
I was like, okay, maybe Tony does really has like an issue with me. I don't want to because, dude, I'm a nobody. I'm a nothing burger. I make this as a joke. You make this way more seriously, growing your channel, and I'm just a cartoon of a person, and I really like the Geek Getaway. Everybody can quote me and clip this part. I do fucking love Tony and whatever he's doing. He provides us a space to chat, even if we are not talking about the topics. He let us be there. And okay, everybody, I will take no more of your time. You guys can see Genex's video. Thank you, Tony, for your time.
No problem. No problem. Like I said, no beef. Never was no beef. Anyone talking beef is just talking out their ass. It's about the friends we made along the way. Yes.
Okay, bye, guys. Awesome.
All right, take it easy, Evil.
I guess I'm a suck up. I like what I like, you know.
I think he was talking about Evil. I think Sweet Tender's talking about Evil.
Oh. You know, he's also self-deprecating. Like I said, when I went to his channel, I was like anything for Kermit Acolyte. You know, I was having fun, and that's how we got the 23 hours and 59 minute stream going.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna do one, probably. I want to say sometime after we hit the 1,000. We'll probably.
Yeah.
I have to be on vacation, so it has to be.
Yeah. I mean, this is you're getting real good at this now. You know, I can tell tracking you over a period of time that you're learning exactly what your audience wants.
Yeah. So, like I said, when I'm on vacation, so it has to be either I have to have a day off. I can't be a holiday, obviously, because I take the holidays off. So, spoiler: there's going to be no live content on Monday. There will be some
enjoy your day,
stuff.
man. Enjoy your day.
So it's got to be when I have off, when I don't have no work, when there's nothing going on with Sidekick Max, and probably after I hit 1,000 because I want to donate. If I'm going to do 24 hours, I want to donate any money we make on that day.
I see what you're saying. It makes sense.
Agreed, all amigos, even though Tony doesn't pay attention to me. I always pay attention to you, Jav. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye. All right, let's get to the end of this. I did see someone say that I was missing the point of this video. I think, yeah, here it is. His point about this, you can get sidetracked from the e-beggars' real motives. Yes, I understand that. I understand. But what I'm saying is people were on them. They were on all those e-beggars. Being a sponsor, though, having a sponsorship, if I said, hey, guys, fucking Coca-Cola's sponsoring me, go try Coke, it's fucking awesome. You know that I'm being sponsored. That it's no different from any celebrity, any person working in a commercial. I don't think the people in the Coke commercials necessarily like Coke. They just get paid to be actors in commercials, right?
Well, but then there's critiques like I can do a synopsis of what I've learned about stream gaming. You know, you need low latency, about 40 Mbps of bandwidth, and you can get 4K RTX on Stadia, and then with Shadow PC at the end of the year, you'll be able to get an RTX 3070 on a Xeon level workstation. So that'll be a beast of a machine. As long as you're in a metropolitan area with a good internet connection, the world is almost limitless as to this new shift to a new model of the server terminal system without getting too nerdy here. Did everyone understand what I said?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, James? Keep. Thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up the video. Even though I don't think it really matters because this is going to be unlisted. Coca-Cola Light, Coca-Cola Normal. Yeah. Job says, Tony, my thing about the e-beggars motives is like Dreamcast guy lying about playing games and giving reviews. That's different, though. That's completely different. Sponsorship and someone lying, outright lying about playing a game and reviewing it is completely different. I get games all the time for free, but I'm not lying to you about my opinion just because I got it for free. I think your job wants me to play that one clip that he has, and I will play it after we get through the end of this. We got 3 more minutes about.
Right? Ball washers. But if you would have paid those 150 grand, right, to these YouTubers, everybody would have been praising them. There would have been excuses. And you know what? John Hancock is already trained. He's already trained, right? If there's a delay happens again, he knows exactly what to say.
And so here's the thing. Even if John Hancock got paid, yeah, you're missing the point. Even if John Hancock got paid, you think that we wouldn't have been on him, Gen X? You think that me, myself, and the guys here at this channel and the rest of you would have been on him. You would have been on John Hancock's ass. Darius would have still been on his ass. I still would have been on his ass. And just because John Hancock was involved doesn't mean it would have made it any less of a scam or any less funky with all the things going on. All the stuff still would have came out. All the things that we discovered would still have been discovered. So I don't think John Hancock, having been the sponsor or being the face of the company, would have changed things. Carl, you're back.
Yeah, it was earlier than I thought it was.
Thanks for coming back, bud.
And I took a moment to shower and party myself up.
Okay. Just let Evil Knievel know that we don't hate him, Carl.
No, it's not about hating him. That's not why he's banned from my channel. That has nothing to do with it.
What happened, bud?
He chose to eject me he didn't even treat me like an equal, automatically judging me. Well, that's why I banned him. I have no need to deal with people like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Okay, we're not going to get into that because that's a whole nother can of worms.
Well, you won't ask, and I answered you.
But I want to talk about the medium is massage, Tony.
Carl be cold. I wish I wasn't a lowrider with Tony and Gen X, with all of us wearing knee-high socks, sticky shorts, and flannels with the top, only the top button. Well, you forgot the undershirt. You got to have your tank top on, your white tank top, and your flannel. Gen X says, I'm saying the majority of big YouTubers didn't even criticize them, roast them. 2, if someone sponsor with you a salary, they will not let you talk shit about their product. Well, 1, even if the big YouTubers didn't talk shit about John Hancock and them, the big YouTubers didn't talk about the Amico either. Who talked about Amico? Nobody really. It was all us little YouTubers. And 2, you can get sponsored and still talk shit about people. It depends on the contract and everything. It's not mutually exclusive. I've seen people who got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends turn around and talk shit about Raid Shadow Legends. So getting paid to just read an ad, to do ad read, is not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Gabbing with cholos, yeah.
Gabbing, what is it?
It's a Mexican gangster. Review Tech USA didn't talk shit about the Amico though. He was on Team Amico first, and then he talked shit about Amico when Tommy dissed him. I actually, to full confession, I was actually thinking at one point of creating a character that was going to be the Cholo Gamer, and I was going to do a whole thing with the phony accent.
You would get canceled so quick, Tony.
Standard contract of sponsorship as the clause. Yeah, of course. If you have a clause that says you can't talk shit, but even if John Hancock he has an NDA about the Amico. Even if John Hancock got sponsored and says he can't talk shit, people know what a sponsorship is. Yeah, no one thinks Michael Jordan really eats Wheaties. If you think Michael Jordan actually then I'm going to sell you the bridge.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't eat Wheaties. I'm not stupid.
People know, like, you just know, okay, Michael Jordan's promoting Hanes underwear. I don't really think he wears Hanes underwear. He probably wears silk boxers, right? But who cares? I don't like, oh, fuck you, Michael Jordan, for selling out and sponsoring fucking underwear. I don't give a shit. Some reason, hold on, Wiz, because for some reason they think that because a YouTuber does it, a YouTuber gets a sponsorship, suddenly that's bad. Are you out there, Gen X, like whenever you see a commercial and you're like, famous person, fuck that guy? I don't like Mint Mobile because fucking the guy who plays Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, is fucking the Mint Mobile guy. It's like, calm the fuck down. No one cares. Go ahead, Wisp.
Oh no! Michael Jordan caught a marlin that was like 400 pounds or something like that about 2 years ago. During or sometime during the pandemic, it showed up on my cable.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is alive still.
Yeah, no.
Why are you surprised Michael Jordan's alive?
He put on that Hitler mustache for a little bit, and he's got that steakhouse. We go to the Mike Ditka one. We don't go to the Michael Jordan one, but other than that, he's a cool dude. And you know what I learned from him?
What?
Stick your tongue out when you're concentrating. It'll help.
All right, so there is the link for Gen X if he wants to pop in. He says, put me in, I'll tell you.
Now remember, folks, Gen X knows everything about finance, and don't let him tell you otherwise.
All right, here he is. We're beefing?
The Grand Master Guru of Finance himself.
Hey,
hello,
Gen
guys. How
X.
you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute the other two so we can hear you, Gen X. All right, what's up?
What's up? No, look, the point of video is this, right? Number one, John Hancock has not been criticized by major YouTubers, right? For the amount of shit that he's done, except for RTUSA, nobody's ever criticized him, right? So that's point one. Point two is if you get sponsored, right? And as I made the point there, there's no, Patreon pimp on Patreon pimp crime. They're not going to go hard at them, right? If you're going to tell me that John Hancock with a contract, right, is going to be treated the same way as, say the Cult or Tommy Tallarico, was. Sure, Tommy Tallarico maybe, but not the Cult. They wouldn't go it the same way that they did the Cult because that's their boy, right?
Well, Pat and Ian, yeah.
He's not gonna let you talk shit about the product because it's in his contract, number one. Right? So if you're being sponsored with that much amount of money, it's already said. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's gonna believe that, this is the best product ever with any sponsorship. What I'm saying is the contract is gonna be binding and there's certain things that are not gonna be allowed. Right? If you're receiving that kind of money, they're not gonna give it to them for free, right? But if you bring somebody like that and other people like that into the fold, right? If Tommy, instead of going with these smaller YouTubers, would have paid all these Patreon pimps off, whether it's Pat and Ian, whether it's John Hancock, which is Metal Jesus, if he would have paid them off and they would have been all singing the same song and they all had the same contract, you would have had a different result. That's why I compared it to Shadow Legends. And yes, you can talk shit about the product after your sponsorship's done, right? But it really depends on the amount.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying even if they bought off John Hancock and all of them at the beginning, from the beginning, they bought John Hancock, Riggs, Metal Jesus, Pat and all of them, right? People like me would have still been digging, and they still would have been exposed. Sure, it would have been harder because we wouldn't have had Pat and Ian shouting out the things that we said and stealing our content and then taking it to a bigger audience, but it still would have been out there. And
Yeah,
the end result would still be that there's no console.
It wouldn't have been as effective. I'm giving you an example right now. John Riggs is not getting sponsored. He's not getting paid. All he's getting is free games. And what do they do when his name comes up? They shut the fuck up. They barely criticize him, right? And this guy was still pushing it when the physical products were coming out. We already knew it was shit back then, right? But if you compare what they've said about John Riggs to what they said about anybody in the cult, it's not even close. And the reason is because that's their boy.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that. Again, Pat and Ian wouldn't have criticized John Hancock. They don't criticize John Riggs the way they should, or Metal Jesus, or any of them. But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, it still wouldn't have mattered because all the things that we've exposed would still have been exposed. All the people that needed been notified would have been notified. And these guys all would have jumped ship. Once Pat and Ian have seen all the things that have come out, I'm sure they all would have been like, hey, we're out, Tommy. We gotta cut this contract, or we're not talking.
It would have been 3 years, right? If you didn't have Pat and Ian talking about this, if it was just, Darius Trucks and you and everybody else talking about it, that we don't even, between all of us, what do we have? 10,000 subscribers. There's no way we're gonna eclipse, Metal Jesus, if they paid the CU podcast, if they paid everybody off. And the point
sure they would have, because there's still people that we could have gone to that had bigger audiences.
Yeah, but nobody else was reached. Nobody else wanted to touch this thing. But because money does make a difference.
It does. But like look at Vito. Vito has 250,000 subscribers now. Vito would have still been talking shit about the Amico, just like he has been. He probably would have been more vocal because it would have got him a chance to go up against the Metal Jesuses, the Pat and Ians. There's several other YouTubers that are pretty big that I know that I would have been like, hey, here's some dirt on these guys. You could expose them, take them down, and they would have been willing. People just weren't fighting because there was no one big enough to fight. They were like, oh, these guys got little audiences. If I talk shit about the cult, then I look bad, so they don't touch it. But once you started bringing in the bigger YouTubers, the other big YouTubers would have came in. The same way, like when Tipster was like, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and smash JT because I don't like him. There was other YouTubers that, like, if Pat and Ian got involved, well, they would say, fuck it, I don't like Pat and Ian. I'm going to jump in now.
Yeah, but I mean, look, they would have delayed it. There is no e-beggar on e-beggar crime because it's the same business model, right? And I'm just using that term loosely. But if I'm starting a company, if you're starting a company and you saw that this happened, right, and you saw the way this unraveled, now you know that you have to pay these guys off, because whether we like it or not, they dominate the algorithm when it comes to retro gaming.
Yeah, well, I said that if the audience they were going after was actually retro gamers, then John Hancock would have been the perfect person that Tommy should have approached.
Yeah, I mean, look, the audience that we're going, because this is just my belief, okay? Forget what they said. The audience that we're going for, and I made a video about this, is the target that we're going is for the retro game, the old man cringe community, basically, because they're the investors. They're the ones who flip the bill for this thing. So, they could say they're marketing it to a larger audience for investment purposes. But the marks, right, the people that they were really targeting the money of was the old man cringe community. And, for the most part, when everybody bought in at first, they got that money. That's how they got the first 17 million. But anyway, my wife's looking at me cross-eyed. Guys, hey, stay, have a good night. Stay blessed out there.
Yeah, take it easy. Say hi to your wife. Congratulations again for the marriage.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
I'm going to be checking eBay for your collection.
No, dude. That's the only thing I kept. I can't go to the strip joints anymore. Can't go to the bars, can't go to Vegas, but I get to keep the collection.
I keep seeing Asian women pop up on my feed, and I was going to tease you and send them to you on Twitter. I was like, oh, no, I can't do that. His wife might see.
Yeah, I got one at home.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Take care, guys.
I know this is belated, but that was great. I love it. I loved his interjection there. I love the liveliness of our little variety show that we got going here. You know?
Yeah. What's up, Carl? You back?
Yeah, I was just answering evil in text in the chat.
Take it easy, Gen X. We don't need to watch the rest of the video because we got it straight from the Gen X's mouth. I do agree. I think that they were, despite what they've said, I do think that they knew 100% that the first wave of people that were going to buy in were obviously going to be retro gamers. They had to tell the investors.
Yeah, I was the mark. And then, can I speak for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was kind of the mark, because I was, I'm nearing 40. Not quite, but I don't want to give away all the specifics,
You mean I'm younger than you?
Yeah, I think you are.
Wow, man. Oh, wait, older. You mean I'm older than you? Damn.
I really don't know.
I'm 43.
Oh, damn, dude, I'm sorry. It hurts every day, right?
No, not really.
But getting back to the conversation, I was the mark because I was nothing. Wanted a family-friendly console that could have a skill balancing system that they dubbed the Karma Engine. All of this fancy marketing terms. And I fell for it until your stream came on, Tony. And then I was like, holy shit, I got fooled again. I'm a pretty intelligent guy for my disabilities. I hate when I get fooled. So I appreciated that I didn't put my pre-order in, and now I can't get that I would be in a situation where I can't get my money out, So he really killed that audience when he said people living in their mother's basement. Because let's face it, in America and Europe, people living in their mother's basement is the norm now. We're getting squeezed by the powers that be, whatever that means.
Yeah.
That's my hot take. Gonna take my antipsychotic now, so I may be a little less talkative, but I will try.
All right. So just another viewer. My link is safe, Tony. What link? There's no link. I don't see any link. You keep saying there's a link. There's no link. Are you talking, just another viewer, about the video you made called "I Don't Like Tony TGD"? Is that the video you want me to play?
Oh, Tony, do you want me to post the 85% off Games Pass thing?
No.
No shilling.
No shilling. No shilling for DSP.
Cool.
What are y'all talking about in the chat? If you don't like the decision I make with my channel, that's your business.
Carl,
that's your right.
Also subscribe to your channel, Carl. I like your hot take.
Oh my God, Carl, calm down. What they're saying, Carl, if you pay attention, they're saying that they were talking about Darius Truxton on the live stream.
I know that.
Let me finish, because you get heated. They were talking about Darius Truxton, and they knew that you don't like him, so they didn't want to offend anybody. So they asked you that they were going to remove you for that part of the discussion, and then you got mad.
I got mad because they didn't treat me as an equal. That's why I got
They
mad.
did treat you as an equal because they knew that you don't like Darius, and they didn't want.
But
to
I can be neutral.
Okay, but they didn't want to take.
I
that
can
chance.
be neutral. They didn't give me that chance.
They don't have to though. What'd you say?
But they might.
I
next
would have
time,
given
Carl.
them the chance, though.
But they might next time, Carl.
Carl, look how you're
No, they
acting.
won't.
Carl,
I won't
Carl,
take that chance.
Look how you're acting right now. And then you wonder why people were like, maybe we shouldn't let Carl be on here for this discussion. That said,
That happens to me.
we're going to go ahead and watch.
Happens to everyone, right?
Yeah. Just another viewer said he wanted me to watch this video. It's called "I Don't Like Tony TGD."
Ooh, that should be interesting.
Very dark exclusive. I apologize if people took it the wrong way. Yeah, for sure. Politically correct. I would go on his record is saying that I don't like Tony TGD. EGD. You know, or I don't know if that's the right term. Okay. Clearly, Tony has pissed off a lot of people.
True.
And here's the reasons I don't like him. I just don't like him as a person. Lying about people, that's bullying. I don't know. I guess you'd call it bullying, I guess.
That's not bullying. That's lying.
Right? But Tony has a daytime job. So, and he's the one who calls himself a journalist, not me. Tony has a very direct, nasty way of speaking with people. And so he's been, banned from many places, including Atari Age, including Twitter, including Discord, including Reddit. And so it's
Okay, when he said that, I wasn't banned from Reddit at that time. So I am banned now. But I wasn't banned back then. Also, I'm not banned from Twitter or Discord.
No, you're not.
It's kind of weird.
It's obviously a pattern, like to say bad things. So that's when it crosses the line. So now racist definition. Oh, now see, that's not fair, is it? Now this is something that's being taken out of context.
So
for a person who shows or feels discrimination or prejudice against a video game machine, or who believes that a particular
Ironic.
game machine is superior to another.
Isn't he the one who made the gaming racist comment?
That's what he's talking about, Carl. He's trying to explain why gaming racist is actually a thing that fits.
So it's kind of, I kind of thought it was funny that I don't like Tony TGD. Okay.
Okay.
I saw a little bit. I didn't. I was so scared when I saw his reaction to that I couldn't watch it. I just went out and fed the squirrels and chipmunks and rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm just a little dude, and what if I get touched by a big dude who has $2 million?
I can see why that would concern you.
Yeah.
Man, he is such a moron. Yeah.
Me?
No, Tommy. He's talking about Tommy.
Oh, it's the schizophrenia. Basically, I'm not going to give away all the secrets, but, bear with me.
It's fine. We got you.
Sorry, dude. It's all cool.
Yeah, so Tommy just basically lies out his ass. The best part of that whole interview was when Tommy said that I doxed a bunch of his employees, only to get called on it immediately and then walk it back and said, well, maybe not dox. Maybe I'm using the wrong term. So, yeah. Mr. Beefy, you always remind me of Art of Mana. First time I came across you was on Art of Mana stream. You sue him. I probably could sue him for all the things that he said and the misinformation he spread about me and the lies, the outright lies. but I just don't give a fuck. It is what it is. So, is there anything else we need to cover? I know we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Well, let's see. I'm saving up for a game ball. It's as I've said before on this channel, I've got hand problems. And I've been using a Kensington Expert Wireless to play my MMOs, and sometimes a big touchpad, but the big touchpad isn't well built enough, and I'm not good enough with the gestures. So I'm gonna try this game ball when it goes on sale, because it was made. It's a finger trackball specifically made for ambidextrous gaming ergonomics. So I'm really excited about that. In my PC world, in the world where I have to like shift controllers around, because hey, if you're doing the same action over and over again, you're gonna, wear out too many little muscles. So you got to keep them. You got to rotate your mice and sometimes your keyboards. That's my advice to you guys if we're nearing the end here.
Well, we could be. I don't know. I'm looking to see if there's anything else interesting for us to cover.
Well, the streaming games. Just to reiterate a point that I half made one time, the streaming games have made me reconsider what kind of computer I want to purchase. Do I want something that is a workstation, or do I just want a terminal with light capabilities, tablet light capabilities on my end? So yeah, that's if we could get into that kind of geekery, that's where I am from. I overclocked a 1 gigahertz Thunderbird Athlon to 1.4 gigahertz. So I know what I'm doing.
That sounds fucking crazy. I know.
Yeah.
I don't hate Tommy because he's half Canadian. I don't hate Tommy at all. I don't hate Tommy at all. Someone asked, what are my thoughts on the Capcom games on Evercade EXP?
Yeah, let's get into the chat. I ignore the chat because it's hard for me to keep up. So if I'll speak a little less and you speak a little more from the chat, and I'll try and be not too non sequitur about things.
I can only give you my impressions of the original Evercade. It wasn't.
The Evercade
This
EXP?
This is an Evercade cart?
No, it's a new Evercade handheld called the EXP.
Yeah, this is the one that has the two. Oh, sorry, I'll let you speak.
It has 18 built-in Capcom games. Go ahead,
I know.
Carl. You don't like the original Evercade.
Yeah, and I think they may end up building it the same way, and that's what concerns me because the screen was bad, the HDMI mini port was every bit as, and like one example is when you have even unintentionally moving the cord causes the handheld to disconnect from the TV.
Well, don't play it in TV mode. Play it in handheld mode like normal.
Well, you're paying for everything as a part of it. That's my point.
Maybe you just had a faulty unit. Let's see what the announcement trailer looks like.
Maybe.
Irem Arcade. Data East. Atari. Jellicoe. I actually think it looks nice. I might buy one.
Oh, it looks nice. They do look very
I
nice.
mean, I want it. I want it. They just don't want to sell it to me at the price that I can afford.
Well, what's the point of the Wi-Fi though? I don't understand that.
Patch updates, probably, maybe multiplayer.
And mesh Wi-Fi multiplayer. Yeah.
Light and portable. Tape mode, Tate mode. Play games vertically.
If it was mesh.
The physical cards though, aren't some of them like out of print or something?
Yes. And it gets worse. Not all the cartridges are compatible.
Well, that's
God.
Not all the cartridges were compatible with the Verse. All the cards.
Yeah, I know.
compatible
That's
with
what I
the
mean.
handheld. Well, this isn't the Verse, Carl. This is the XP. This is a handheld. The Verse was the console.
The incompatibility may transfer over, is what I'm saying.
It's not going to, because the reason they were incompatible was because the way they licensed them, they were only licensed for handheld consoles. They weren't licensed for a physical console. So they had to make those particular cards incompatible. That was the whole thing.
Cool.
You don't think he wants to what?
What's up?
Yeah, we're now accepting tips, by the way. All right, let's see what else we got.
See, I love this. Like a curated selection of 300 games. If they're actually all hidden gems or obscure gems or like fan favorites, like bring it on, let me see what your collection and your weirdness looks like,
Could be cool.
Just now, a viewer says the Evercade is what the Amiga was supposed to be. No, the Amiga was supposed to have new games in the old style. That's part of the problem. 1 Inch Bicep says, yeah, the Namco collection is going out of print. I think the Technos one also. Yeah, I think, okay, so for me, I look at this and I go, wow, this is nice. This would be great to have. And then I know myself, I know I'd be like, play the game one time and be like, okay, I don't give a shit no more. Like, I like the idea. I like the concept. Yes, I can play Double Dragon and like these other games. And I just know myself enough to know, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just past the age. Like, I'm just a little too young. Like, maybe like 3 more years and I would have been all in with nostalgia. But I don't have nostalgia for anything really. So. It says bonus content only on the Evercade ESP to be announced September 2022, and I believe that was the Capcom games that they announced. So it says ESP collection, Capcom, 18 built-in games from Capcom. The Evercade EXP features 18 built-in games from the world-famous publisher Capcom. Out of the box, no download required. You'll have access to 14 arcade greats and 4 home console classics, including Street Fighter II, Hyper Fighting, Mega Man, Final Fight, Ghouls and Ghosts, Strider, Breath of Fire, and more, including full Tate mode support. So they show Mega Man. I think this is Mega Man X that they're showing here. Ghouls and Ghosts, 1942. I don't know what this is. R-Type maybe over here. I don't recognize all of these. Moon Patrol, obviously. Final Fight, Captain Commando, Shinobi, it looks like. The fact that they don't tell you what all 18 games are I kind of don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. They should be up front because they're basic. They are a curation company.
Atari is doing that with the Atari 50 anniversary collection.
Is that
Brian
going to
says,
be? Go ahead.
He says you can still get both Namcos from the UK. They can't sell them directly in the US anymore, and they won't work in the VS. Yeah. Just play with those little people toy? Yeah.
Nah.
My ex and her mom said they almost got ran over by a psycho a bit ago. Well, that sucks.
Oh man.
That sucks. I hear that.
Potion, things are not looking so nice. You know, if anyone in the chat can send their love to Potion and wish him the best of palliative care that we can give him, that's what we want, right?
Yeah. Just another viewer says the Ever Canadian recommends the Evercade. It's great, awesome. Sweet and Tender says, "Wow, guys, ever consider a Raspberry Pi handheld? The people who collect Evercade will stream on a modded NES Mini with loads of illegal ROMs. I wouldn't. I would never stream anything illegal.
He doesn't do that.
I don't do illegal ROMs. I would not do a Raspberry Pi handheld. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't even like him.
We would have to brainstorm with like 5 people and then 25 people and then like thousands in the way that real businesses work, you know?
Even if I had
not just piddly ding shit.
Even if I had a Raspberry Pi and wanted to do legal ROMs, I would still need a computer to do that. I don't have a computer to do that.
What are you working on, Carl?
Carl's on his
phone.
Android or Apple?
Android.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I'm not one of the cool kids.
No, I'm an Android because I value my money over my privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like Apple, you like Apple. It's all cool.
Apples for losers. Anyway, one bicep says, I think they said Founders might have some exclusive games. That would be awesome. Mr. Beefy says, here it is. The 1942, 1943, and 1944, the Loop Masters, Bionic Commando, Captain Commando, Final Fight, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts, Legendary Wings, Mercs, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fight. That's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's only 12 games. Strider, Vulgus. There's 14, and the home console titles are Mega Man, Mega Man 2, Mega Man X, and Breath of Fire. See, Mega Man, I already have the whole Mega Man collection and the Mega Man X collection. Breath of Fire is a great game. They should have had Breath of Fire and Breath of Fire 2.
You know, I'm actually in the process of just turning my Switch into a retro device, like buying up all the retro collections and whatnot.
I wouldn't bother.
Be careful about that because they're end of lifing my digital my ability to get digital things off of my 3DS. I'll be restricted to just cartridges and what I have stored on my SD card in there.
Yeah.
From my purchases, which I really like Dementia. I don't know if you guys played that game for the Nintendo DS, but that
I've
was
never heard
really
of it,
good.
to be honest.
It was good. It really it utilized all of the system's function. It was a psychological horror game. Huge recommendation from the Haunted Wisphere as a fun, engaging, and almost you have to put it down even though the graphics are only 3DS. Cool stuff.
I'm kind of a fan of the Atari Recharge titles at the moment.
What's Atari Retards?
Basically reimagined Atari classics like I have Black Widow, Black Mantis, and Asteroids. Yeah, thank you.
And Gravatar.
Well, I only have Black Widow and Asteroids. I want to get the others. Not good at them, but I have a ton of blasts with them.
Rabbit Dude's giving us a donation of him throwing up.
Ooh, cool.
Breath of Fire won Squaresoft, so that's all. Breath of Fire isn't Squaresoft. Breath of Fire is Capcom. That's why they have Chun-Li's in Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire, have fun.
Did you guys, Tony, are you approaching? I wonder. You know, as I get older, it seems like the world just doesn't want to go my way anymore.
Oh, everything goes my way.
Barely anything goes my way, and I sympathize.
You know, like I love all the comedy that's on the TV, but I would like more variety. I don't like the culture war. I think we should all talk to each other and have a beer and bowl. But that's how I was raised, you know?
I'm watching old stuff like The Red Green Show, Forensic Files.
Yeah.
So there it is. Breath of Fire. No, Breath of Fire was always released by Capcom. It was never done by Squaresoft. You're confused, Wayne's Biceps. In North America, no.
I didn't know that.
The publisher in North America was Squaresoft. North America, Capcom on the GBA. So I think Squaresoft just published it, but they didn't develop it. It was always been developed by Capcom.
I got so mad in the mid-90s when Squaresoft bought out Enix because I knew they were going to make cuts and the Dragon Warrior series would get elusive. Yeah.
Wayne's Biceps says Squaresoft on the box. Yeah, Squaresoft published it in the U.S. For whatever reason, Capcom developed it, published it in Japan, and then when it came to the U.S., Squaresoft published it. I think they had Squaresoft publish the game in the U.S. because at the time Squaresoft was known for RPGs and Capcom wasn't. So I think they probably felt, well, people would probably buy it more based on the Squaresoft name. Like, oh, it's a Squaresoft RPG. Let's buy it. Because they were still big for the Final Fantasy games and all the other Squaresoft stuff. Anyway,
Tony, what do you? I formulated what I wanted to say about the EXP because I saw it, you know, and I saw it before you showed it to me too. I like it. It's the actualization of the system. Now we have a portable that's got the same innards or better as the console, and we can switch between them, and we have all the correct buttons, which we didn't have on the first iteration of the handheld, which is why I didn't buy in. I would have bought in if it had that two extra shoulder buttons that the wired version had, because, like, you know, why waste money, right?
Yeah. How much is the EXP anyway?
I didn't even look.
Oh well, it's not a big deal.
I didn't look either because I knew it was going to be painful, but let me ask the robot, right?
Oh, you don't have to do that. I don't know if I'd actually buy one anyway.
1 Inch Bicep says, yeah, I beat the first one. It was pretty good. The first 2 Breath of Fires are good. The third one is so-so. The fourth one sucks. And then after that, the whole series just kind of went off the rails.
That's what Tony says, and Tony's right in every way.
Because the third one was what? Let's see.
I have no
was
idea.
on PlayStation. The third one's on PlayStation, and it had the same formula. The fourth one is also on PlayStation, and it had the same gameplay style. But by the fifth one, it's called Dragon Quarter, and it had like a totally different like combat system, and like you could transform into a dragon, but if you did, it made your clock go down. If the clock went down to 0, you just died.
Oh, that sucks.
Because like the whole point was like you're trying to escape from an underground thing.
I hate time things.
Yeah.
Oh, do I hate time things? They make my heart beat so fast.
And then number 6 is like a mobile/PC game. It's stupid. So, but the first 2 are classics. Like I said, 3 is okay. 4. They were kind of running like the same issues that the other like Final Fantasy and that, because Breath of Fire kept the same characters and it was like just getting so repetitive.
Yeah, I vaguely remember Breath of Fire. You know, when you say that name, it elicits a happy neuron in my brain, which tells me I know I played it. It had that blue dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a great game, you know, and I'd love to share that with someone, in a responsible manner, or you know, the way they've got that planned out. If they can make it so that like it's better than the Switch but cheaper, go for it, you know. And my response to the defects is that, hey, we're in a pandemic. These people are afraid for their lives while they're working for their lives. There's bound to be a lot of errors in electronics right now.
Fuck all that. They need to make everything perfect.
Yeah, right. Made by monkeys, never touched by humans.
All right. So we're going to play Chocolate Rain, and that's going to take us out because it's almost 3 hours. I think we did a nice little after show. We didn't have much. But
Did we have a fun time, though?
Always a fun time.
Great, guys.
All right, play us off, Tay Zonde.